all glory, praise, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem,
Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect of Israel. Two brothers here from Great Millstone Atlanta camp, and there's a lot of things going on right now. Not just football season starting up and all this traffic we got out here. This big game, Georgia Tech, Georgia State today, so it's very busy. We also have Dragon Con going on. But what's really going on is Babylon is falling. It is going down. It's going down quickly. And there are lots of signs that are going on right now with it falling. There's division and a ton of division. But besides the division, there's natural disasters. We just had an earthquake here in Georgia within this past week. We've got these wars building up around the earth. Ukraine's been going on for forever. Gaza's been going on for a while. Taiwan talks. Various things going on in South America and Africa. What else do we have? We've got, but basically the big thing is the division. And as of this week, there's been a lot of talk about the Venezuelans in Colorado, which are the tribe of Asher, and how they're coming in and they've been taking over certain apartment complexes in Colorado, and then taking out the property managers and extorting them for the rent money. Which you gotta ask, where are the authorities? Where are the police officers? Where's the National Guard? Because that's a takeover right there. Where's all these militias, as the priest said? Where all these militias that keep talking, and all these good old boys that keep talking about what they're going to do? When are they going to do anything? This is something that a well-armed militia should be dealing with, but where are you? And it's all building up, and eventually there's going to have to be a bounce back, a repercussion for what's going on. And these aren't just Venezuelans that are coming through the southern border. You've got Ishmaelites and Elamites coming over. You've got Moab, the Chinese, coming over. And you've got Babylon being filled with men as caterpillars, as he speaks of in Jeremiah 50, maybe 51. The Lord said he's going to fill this place with men. And he's going to bring it down in many different ways. You got the chariots coming. You got the nukes that are going to really completely do this up. But we also have, one second, wait for this. But we also have division and sedition and the civil war that's going to be going on here in Babylon the Great. And not just civil war like north and south. It's going to be on many fronts. You're going to have race wars. You're going to have class wars. You're going to have gender wars. You're going to have various different types of war. And that's how the Lord is going to bring this place down, with great violence. So, yeah, you got it.
This election is bringing a lot of division and possibly civil war as well. Because they're already talking about if Trump don't get in office, he already said it's going to be a bloodbath. He said it himself. So just let people know, hey, this is what's about to happen. And then, even if he do get elected, man, it's still going to go in.
Yeah.
Still going to go in.
Got to reset that.
Come.
All right, this is 2 Ezra 15, starting at verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Destruction. Destruction is coming for this place. That's what woe is going into. And this place is going to go down, and it's going to go down with each other fighting each other. In this place they're supposed to be all of one. It was created with many. It talks about the mingled people that are here in Babylon. All these people are going to be at each other's necks. They're going to be invading each other's houses because there's also famine that's coming, and just a lack of resources always turns individuals into animals. They say we're only a couple days away from people acting like straight beasts because they can't eat and feed their families. And you can only imagine how desperate people are going to get, and especially once that mandatory micro C-HIP comes into play, and some people are going to try to hold out to not take it and be invading one another. Others are just going to just turn savage already and be invading others' houses so that they can eat and can do certain things, or just to have a warm place to stay. But that division's coming. More on there?
Yeah. Second is 15 of verse 16. For this shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
And that sedition goes into uprising against your government. Right? And that's what we're seeing, especially with this election coming right now. There's great division. I've never seen this much division. I've seen, the usual politics and people get upset with each other and each other's opinions, but recently it is at the point to where these opinions are so vast, there's such polarity between these different opinions that it's going to have to turn violent, because these opinions they're just too much, and these people are going to have to settle it the good old-fashioned way. A little more in there?
Second is 15 of verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Modern day politicians, and then at the very top you have the elite. And the elite, which more and more people are waking up to, the elite are organizing these things. They are doing these things. They're pushing it down through middle management, these princes that we call politicians, and they are setting up America twofold so that they can come with their new system that they want to bring with that mandatory micro C-HIP. They're the ones that are pushing this. They're the ones that are allowing apartment complexes to be taken over. They're the ones who are allowing people through borders, and we've been seeing this for years now over in Europe, and they're raging out over there already, and they have been for months, for a while. And it's just everything's out of order. They're intentionally bringing disorder so that they can bring their own order. Because people shouldn't be all mingled together like they're trying to do. And it's always going to bring some disorder. And it's brought violence with it. And they think they're going to crash the system and bring up their special utopia that they've got, their NWO, which is what they think of as utopia. But it's not going to happen. The Lord has plans for it. This place has to go out. All of the West has to go out with violence, considering the amount of violence they've shipped around the world through colonization and their various things snake bites that they've liked to put in people, their various enslavements that they've done over time, their lies that do cause pain. It's got to go out with violence. You got that Revelation 18, 21?
Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 18, verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea.
And that is no coincidence that our group is named the Great Millstone, because through this another aspect of this war, through the spiritual warfare, which is the most important warfront or theater of war that's going on right now, that is what's truly bringing Babylon down. Through the words of our apostles and elders and the various men that are going out, it's this warfare, this great millstone that's going on. But this is speaking of the real violence, the physical violence, which we're not encouraging any of our listeners to go out and commit violence, because the Lord's going to fight all of our wars, all our battles. But these people are about to get physical and bloody. You got it.
Continuing on, thus with violence shall that great city, Babylon, be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
That great city, Babylon, is right here, America. All of America, not just the city that I'm currently in Atlanta. It's all of America. And it's going to be cast down with great violence. It came in with astonishing violence with the almost G-siding of our brothers, the tribe of Gad, and with the rest of the northern kingdom that they put down, with their diseases that they brought, with their laws that they brought, with the sword that they brought through their guns. This place is going to be taken out with great violence, because for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Right.
You've got a lot of violence that has taken place, and it's gonna have to be another side to that. And the Lord said for these evil, wicked people, it's gonna be double for them. So you can only imagine. You got it.
Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Yeah, I'm not gonna feel sorry. I'm sure brothers up here ain't gonna feel sorry for you people that's getting invaded by Venezuelans in Colorado and all these 50 states, man. All right, because look what you did to the tribe of Gad. You even got so-called football teams called the 49ers that mocked the gold rush, the 1840s. And you got college football. You got what is that in Texas, man? You got Texas versus Oklahoma, the Red River rivalry, the Red River shootout. That commemorates the slaughter of North Americans. So you reap what you sow. As much blood as you've been shedding, you're gonna get bloodshed. You know, right? Esau Edom, so-called white man.
Ton of blood. Shed so much blood, it's hard to even imagine the amount of blood that's going to be shed for you. Okay.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 11. Violence is risen up into a world of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be any dwelling for them. So just like the brothers were just saying, all this violence will take place, and when this, Esau, even the so-called white man fall down, you start seeing, them being taken out by large numbers, ain't nobody gonna care. Ain't nobody's gonna care, man. It's gonna be every man for himself, and people gonna be drawn with their own people. The Lord, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Lord hates you. So what do you think he's going to do? This is going to be an epic, crazy, great fall. It's going to be amazing, this fall that's going to occur. It says, I saw Satan fall as lightning. And that's Esau Edom, self-proclaimed white man, especially their elite, falling out of power rapidly, just extremely quick. And it's, in our eyes already, it's taken a little bit of time, but when it comes to an empire collapsing and falling, this is quick. We've been walking, I think most of us have seen and thought at one point, wow, America is up there. It's amazing. It's the golden city. But the Lord's just been holding this golden cup in his hands, and he's about to make these people drink it. All of these curses, everything that's been going on, all the blasphemy that's been committed, they're about to have to eat all their wicked doings, and this place has to be cleansed as well. You got
This is Numbers 35 and verse 33. So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Esau, you came over here with this book. You had that. You read that. And you knew that.
Right.
And you still shed massive amounts of blood. And so, how do you think it's going to be cleaned up? It's going to be cleaned through your children. Can you get Exodus 20, and I think it's 34?
Exodus 20 and 34?
I think so. Third and fourth generation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, but, yeah. You shed all this blood, what you think was a long, long time ago, but somebody has to pay for it. And that's going to be your children, which actually are you. As it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. so that they do not rise or possess the cities. Paraphrasing.
Right.
But you Edomites that are here, from least to greatest, you're going to have to pay for what your fathers did.
Right.
And it's coming. It's
Right.
here. People see you now. They see what you've done. They see the food that we have and how it's defiled. They see the various lies that you've told over time. Everybody knows that you over there in the Holy Land, that ain't it. You ain't the holy. You're not the Lord's people.
Right.
You've got a lot to pay for it. This is all blasphemy. White Jesus, that's blasphemy. You can't be forgiven for that. You can't be forgiven for the blood that has been shed on this land or throughout the world. Because it's really been, you got the fatness of the earth, so you shed blood over there. And your children are going to have to pay for this. You got Exodus? Yeah.
So Isaiah 14 and verse 21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world.
That's it. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. And you have a Christian say, well, he doesn't punish the sons for the fathers, and blah, blah, blah. But you're not taking into account reincarnation.
Yeah.
And the Lord said it's going to be the third or the fourth generation, which is you coming back. And so you're paying for your own sins. That's why you see certain people born lame or blind or with various malfunctions, just because of their judgments from their past lives. And you have to pay for this because the Lord is just, and he's going to, you have to be judged on these things. What kind of power would he be to just let wickedness prevail and let it exist within the earth without being checked? There'd be no power. He's gonna check you. And we're coming to that point. And that's why we're seeing this division and your preparation for going down.
Right.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh.
This is Psalm 7 and 11. The Most High judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
Yes.
So the wicked, first and foremost, is Esau, Edom. All right, he's the wicked of the Bible. So the scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, and then you got 2/3 of our people along with the other heathen nations. So every day the Most High is keeping a tab of what the devil, 2/3 of our people, and then these heathens are doing every day, man. He's keeping a tab on what's going on in the earth. They're getting reports back. The Heavenly Father's getting reports back from the angels as far as how you people conduct yourself in the world, man. All right, so that God, only God can judge me, spirit. That's out the window, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the Lord is coming back. He's coming back soon, and he's bringing this place down through division, through the swords, through sedition. You have that in Luke.
Luke 12 and 51.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, yeah, because the Lord, we see the elite of this world bringing certain things. We see the borders being open, and we see these the economy crashing, which seems to be the elite doing that. We see these wars starting up, which seems to be the elite drumming up these wars, and all these things failing. I want to put it on the elite, but it's the Lord that is doing all these things. He's pulling the strings of the so-called puppet masters, because he's the true puppet master that is controlling and placing everything into position for this great fall of Babylon, for this great fall of the Idumean Empire and their power structure. The Lord is bringing this all down, and it's through division and the sword. Got a precept.
This is St. Luke 12 and verses 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division.
And truly, he is coming to bring peace on earth, but the first thing that has to happen is the violence. You can't have peace without violence. There's no balance within that. There's not going to be some magic treaty that comes up and there's going to be peace in the Middle East, as people always used to say. That can't happen. It has to go out through brutal, hard war, because the things that have been implemented already have been brutal and harsh, and there's judgment ahead. And then that peace can exist, which also shows you that the Amalek over there in the land claiming to be us, that's not them, because when the true Israelites return, there's going to be peace on earth. And the Lord is going to bring that peace through this sword that he's going to have. And the sword's coming in many, many ways. A lot of division, a lot of war, famine, economic collapse, and then the ultimate sword of the ICBMs destroying this wicked place, Babylon.
Yeah, if I can say, Benjamin Milikowski, aka Benjamin Netanyahu, he's on the war tail right now, man. So how could those be the people? All right, he's even, I think he put in the group, he's even giving people jabs.
Yeah.
You know, that's not something that the Israelites would do when the kingdom of heaven is established. So those aren't the people. They committed this genocide. This is going on for like a year now, right?
Yeah.
It's going on for a year.
Not even more.
Yeah. So how could these people be the children of Israel, man? All right. And then they have pride parades. They eat pork. So these people got to be crossed out as far as being the people of the Bible.
Right.
Various idolatry. You look at their what do you call their book? It's like,
Torah.
no.
Oh,
No,
The Talmud.
Yeah.
That thing is blasphemy. That is straight up wickedness. That's witchcraft. And you're going to have to be burned for that. Which is why the Lord is going to nuke Israel as well. Because that place has to be cleansed from all your various abominations that you've been doing over there.
Yeah, even with them people too. Hey, there's division, man. There's people who don't like Milikowski and his setup. All right, so there's all types of division, even amongst Esau Edom, man. And we love it, man. We love to see you devils fight each other. There's even divisions amongst the elite Baker family, because they wanted to so-called see-hip everybody by 2017, and this is what, 7 years later. Now they're saying Carl Schwab is saying that 6 billion people will die in 2025. Well, that's up to the Lord. So there's all types of division on what they're trying to do behind closed doors, and the Lord is stirring their minds, man.
Yeah, you've got some Amalekites over there that don't want war. You've got various ones that do want war. It's Amalek's divided. His elites are divided. Middle management's divided. These lower class Edomites are divided. They don't know whether or not they want to be racist or be peaceful or be. They have no idea what they want, because they don't know who they are. They don't realize that they're the Edomites. They really think they're the people of the Lord. They think they're the true Christians. And not knowing who you are creates confusion and division. And that's what we have going on. We've got confusion with us, with the Israelites, and you've got confusion with the Edomites. And that's also a big war that has to happen too. Jacob and Esau. We're waiting on that. Okay?
Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And every city and house divided, it shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Yeah. And Satan, Esau Edom, he comes with a system of division because he wants to control both parts of it. He comes with his democracy, which always has his two parties. They're always red and blue, the Crips and Bloods of politics. And he brings that everywhere he goes. He goes around dividing and conquering with the systems that he sets up. And it's time for him to feel his own division and his own conquering that he's done. And yeah, America is divided between these liberals and these conservatives. which is wrong. Why wouldn't you just have everybody be of the same mind, same of unity? That would probably keep your kingdom going a little longer. Not that we want it to, but why would you have a two-party system like that? It's because you're a liar and you want to rule from the shadows. Their elite want to rule from the shadows and give these people an illusion of control. I think it's Mark Twain that said if voting had any actual consequence to it, they wouldn't allow us to do it. It's a big setup. These people are elected, or selected, and not elected. Yeah. And you've got this election that is coming, which is driving even more division, because we've got, on one hand, you've got Trump, Nero over there, and then on the other hand, you've got Kamala, which her name in the Finnish means horrible. Either way, you're going to have nothing but good, but really good things to us, but terrible for this whole world. It's going to be draconian rule. It's going to be that fierce king that's going to be set over Egypt. This place is going down, and no matter which way it goes, it's going to go out horribly. It's Kamala's name in the Finnish. And you've got to even consider, here in America, you have so many guns and so many weapons and so many differing opinions. Can somebody find the amount of guns in America? Just quick Google search, because there's so many guns. And we think about, or Kamala talks about registration and trying to bring like buybacks and all these things, and it's not going to happen because America has a lot of, it's got debts to pay, blood debts, and these guns should come into play, and they will.
Yeah, this is from CNN.com, June 2nd, 2022, just about two years.
Okay.
It says there are about 393 million privately owned firearms in the U.S., according to an estimate by the Switzerland-based Small Arms Survey. 120 guns for every 100 Americans.
Actually feel like it's got to be way more than that. That's our population.
That's registered.
Registered, yeah. You got people that
triple that.
Yeah. And you got people that can make guns with 3D printers. You've got all these unregistered guns. You got various guns around here, and just weapons in general. Yeah. And this place has to go out with. It's going to go out with violence, and with this division, these guns are really going to be used, not brought back, because we do want to see America fall. We want to see the destruction of Babylon. We want to see our enemies fall, because there's no greater. It's very pleasing to a man to see his enemies fall.
Right.
Yes, sure.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5 and 6. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, so just going back on how many guns is here, because Esau is bloodthirsty. He likes murder, he likes to kill, he likes to hoard weapons. All right, not only that, he's living amongst you Jakes, and that giving him even more reason to power weapons, so he's gonna use them on Jake one day.
Yeah. And you see every time there's some kind of political incident happens or things go on within the world, there's many earthquakes that happen, people go and they go buy more guns, they go buy more ammo, because everybody knows, like within Esau's mind, he knows he has to get paid back. And then even Jake and the various other nations, they know that, or they have some kind of inclination that things are going to get violent. They've got all these guns, they're going to have to be used. All this ammo here, it's going to have to be used. Just like all the nukes that have been stockpiled and built up, they're going to have to be used. This place has to go out with great violence. With the bang.
Right.
Then we'll be amazing. You got a precept, and I'm going to step down.
Yeah, this is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
And that bloody city is Babylon. And we can't even, we try to think of the lies sometimes, and they're so vast. Everything from the inception of saying Cristobal Colon was an Italian looking for East India, but he somehow ended up over here in the West.
Yeah.
That is a lie from its inception. Bringing white Jesus over here, that is a lie. Talking about our brothers Gad are the Indians, which means savage. That's a lie. All these things are lies. Plus with the blood that's been spilled,
Right.
this place has woe coming to it. It has destruction coming to it. All this, it's just so much. So Babylon's sins have lifted up to heaven. And that's how I'm going to end this. So, Wada,
Kabar. You understand? I'll say it.
Yeah, you know, we're just gonna follow the spirit that this brother was speaking in. He was really talking about the vision. So I mentioned earlier before the camera cut on about the white horse and the red horse. So we're gonna go into, we're gonna go into that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna jump to Revelation 6. Revelation 6 and 1. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder, which we know the Lamb is to be Yahushua. He's the perfect sacrifice. He was perfect. You know, sacrificial lamb, right? Spotted blemish, right? One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." These four beasts are angels. Those are the angels in the heavens.
You got it.
I would say Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and there's another one. Is it the one that
You got it. Starts with a G.
okay, Gabriel. Okay, very good. Yeah, those are the four archangels. You know what I'm saying?
Revelation 6 and 1, and I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." Yeah, because as we know, only Yahushua was worthy enough to open the seals, because he conquered even death. You know what I'm saying? So we know that the Lamb is to be our Lord Yahushua, all right, who is the Savior of the Israelites. Or he is the Messiah, the anointed. Go ahead, bro. Verse 2. And I saw and behold the white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and the crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. Yeah, and we know that if you look up the word white, we know the word white goes, it's pure. It's pure. Yahushua was a pure, sacrificial lamb without spot and blemish, like the brother said, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then of course we know that the horse represents power. Esau's cars were measured in horsepower. All right. Get Ecclesiastes 10 and 7 real quick. Gotcha. Just going to show, because if you've seen those old movies, which we're going to grab it. But basically, matter of fact, read first.
10 and 7.
10 and 7.
This book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 7. I've seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Yeah, so basically, the horse represents the power. And then, like, you think about, like, when they were on the battlefield, like, in England or something, you had the Yeah, basically, those
Yeah.
are the ones that are in power. One, but also two. And like some of these older movies, you would see like peasants walking on the ground, but then like the prince will come through and he'll be on the only one on a horse.
Yeah.
You know, representing royalty and power.
Yeah. Your knights. You
Yeah,
always saw
knights.
the knights up on horses.
Or you might have the queen. She's being carried
Yeah.
in the carriage by horses,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or the king might be carried in carriage, so it just represents the power. Y'all brothers are yeah. Go ahead. That was it.
Continuing on to verse 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take the peace from the earth.
Yeah, you know that Esau, the red horse, right? He said he was giving him power to take peace from the earth. Well, look at his policy. All right, look what he does with his what he does to these other countries. He goes to these other countries and he takes over the land. All right, he takes the resource. All right, read verse 2 again, bro.
I got it.
You got something? Go ahead.
Yeah. Genesis 27
Yeah.
and verse 39.
Matter of fact, read I got that written down. Read 28.
Genesis 27 and 28. Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth.
So he's in control of everything. He's in control of your money. He's in control of your food. He's in control of your gas. He's in control of basically your living situations. He's in,
That was Jacob's.
oh, no. I'm talking about the families.
Okay. Slack.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. Slack. And yeah, that's the true blessing that was going out, and Esau wants that, and so he's got this temporary version of that blessing, but with the he's got to do it through his sword because the Lord gave it to him to rule it through violence. Yeah, 38. Slacky, I got 28. That's why. Yeah, Slacky. 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah, so like we said, Esau has the power to take peace from the earth through his weapons, through his missiles, his tanks, his armies, his guns on the streets, all right, his drugs, all right, his laws, the shit he puts out in the music, the shit he puts out on TV. He's captivating the minds of our people. That's why these little young boys and these kids, man, they grow up in a house, a nice household. They just get to listening to this crazy ass music, and they act like they from the streets. And they'll be like, that shit's just witchcraft, man.
Even Edomites.
Yeah, man. White boys running around with their pants hanging down and shit, trying to be black. Them niggas strip their own kids.
Yeah.
Read first two.
This is Revelation 6 and 2. And I saw and behold a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow. And a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer.
Get Revelation 19 and 8. Real quick. Alright? Because I want to prove a point with that white. He said he sat on a white horse.
Revelation 19, verse 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of saints.
Yes, so like I said, Yahushua was the rider on the white horse. Not only was he pure sacrifice, as in being the lamb, but he was also full of righteousness. Because what's he going to do when he comes back to the earth? He's going to bring forth righteousness. He's going to destroy everything that Esau has set up. All right, the rainbow parade, the rainbow clubs, the Rainbow Sidewalk on Piedmont. The Lord is going to destroy all this, man. All right? The Lord ain't playing with these devils, man. Everything that these buildings that these devils set up, these skyscrapers, all this is coming to a complete end. All right, but before the Lord comes back to do so, Esau has to bring his wrath, man. That's why I was say he takes peace from the earth, man. All right, that's why you see Jake getting gunned down in the streets, man. It's mostly Jakes in the prisons. All right.
This is 6 and 2 in the book of Revelations. And I saw and behold a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai, like I said, he's coming back to not only conquer these devils here in America, but he's coming to conquer these heathens all around the world, man. All right? Even 2/3 of our people are going to be conquered. The Lord got to bring judgment to them. All right? You know, what you
I was grabbing Isaiah. Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
That's another thing Esau likes to downplay is the chariots. We call them UFOs. Like we don't know what they are. You know what I'm saying? But Esau wants this big ass. Well, the Lord really wants this major, epic, legendary battle in the heavens, which these devils. That's why they set up their space force. That's why they got the fighter jets.
Yep. The telescopes are like Hubble and Lucifer, which the Vatican owns.
Yep. It's going to be a battle in the heavens, but Yahweh Shai, as we know, is going to win. All right, but this devil, read it again.
Yep. For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
The Lord is not coming back with peace, man. All right, the Lord is not coming back to bring peace upon the earth. I think somebody read that earlier. But Yahweh Shai is coming back to bring the sword, man. All right, for all the things that these devils have done to the nation of Israel, man. All right, you think about what he did, the acts that he did in slavery. All right, you think about what he did to the so-called Latinos when they were coming to America. I think I brought it out either last week or the week before. They were giving them gasoline, kerosene bags to try to take out, to get they were washing the people in kerosene, man, so they wouldn't bring diseases over. Imagine if we would have did that to your nasty ass when you came over here. You brought all them plagues with you. You really should have burned your ass up then, but you know we had to go through our captivity. All right, go ahead, Doc.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, cleansing, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Because the Lord is not happy with the estate of the earth right now, man. It is, well, really 2/3 of our people need their ass kicked anyways. But you got to understand, this devil, he's not only destroying the people, but he's destroying the earth, man. So the Lord has to come back to correct all this, man. You got all that trash in the ocean. You got trash in space.
Trash islands. The food. The food kills us. Kills the whole world. And the Lord said he's going to destroy those that destroy the earth.
Destroy the earth. What is that in Isaiah 5?
In Revelation somewhere. Yeah.
18:11, I think.
Yeah.
Earth language or the earth mourn.
Fade away. Yeah. Let me finish this one. Yeah. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain of the Lord shall be many. That's scripture right there alone. It cuts Christianity in half because the Lord ain't coming back to save everybody. Right? The Lord is coming back to put this devil in chains, man. The Lord is coming back, Yahweh Shai is coming back to put these heathens in captivity, man. The Lord is coming back to cleanse the earth from all filthiness and bring in forth righteousness through the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, the Lord ain't coming back to, give out lollipops.
Puppies and rainbows.
It's not all, it ain't even, it ain't even going down like that, man. It's more bloodshed on the earth. The scriptures are written about more bloodshed than anything else. Matter of fact, get that in is it Ezekiel 2, around the last couple verses. Lamentations, moanings, and woes.
Yeah.
Grab that real quick.
This is Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh.
Yeah, these people that go to church on Sundays, they calling on Jesus. He doesn't even, what has he done for any of our people? Jesus hasn't done anything. What was Jesus during the C-19? Where was Jesus during 9/11? Hurricane Katrina? I'm pretty sure people was calling on Jesus then, right? And they still calling on his name, but what has he really done? Because for one, there's no power in that name, and two, that's not even the Lord's name. Go ahead, bro.
To what end is it for you?
Yeah, to what end is it for you people that's calling on sweet baby Jesus, man? What end? It ain't gonna be salvation. Because the Lord is coming back to destroy that, the image of the so-called white man. All right, he's coming back to destroy this system. He's coming back to destroy the lies you put on the earth. So to what end is it for you?
Continuing on. That day of Yahweh is darkness and not light.
Darkness is not light, man. My brother was up here speaking about sedition among men. We're coming into some very dark times, man. The money. What money? We don't even make money out here, man. All right, the peasant fees that we get, all right, the crumbs that we, this devil brushes off his table. We have to fight for crumbs at the bottom. All right, that's what we get paid. That's coming to an end. You see the narrative with the alphabet people, how they trying to push that on our children, how they're pushing it in the schools. They're pushing it's everywhere, man. If we hear another 10 years, man, shit. It's hard to think about that. But imagine how quick that agenda is moving now. Imagine that shit in 5 years, man. A man that deals with a woman is probably gonna be an outlaw in that time, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, that could be impossible, possibility. You a straight male, you want a woman and kids, you an outlaw, and you believe in the Bible, all your people's gonna turn on you.
Amos 5:18 from the top. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. Amos 5:19. As if a man did flee from a lion.
Yeah, because there's gonna be no escape. There's gonna be no escape. There's gonna be no escape for these people out here, man. Not only do they not hearken unto the words of the Lord, but shit, they're not even listening to Esau at this point. And that's why the Lord got to destroy this place. There's no order. There's no reverence to the higher power, Yahweh, man. There's no fear for the Lord. That's why it's gonna get nasty out here, man. And we're starting to see the beginnings of the shit hitting the fan for these people, man. The people in Colorado didn't expect that.
Right.
I bet you they didn't expect that game to come through, and now they running shit. They over there like my man from New Jack City. What's his name? Damn, what's his name from New Jack City?
Nino Brown?
Nino fucking Brown, man. In the Carter. Mexican Nino Browns down there in Colorado inside the Carter, man. Bet you the people didn't expect that. But it's only gonna fuel the fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be more smoke to be shit. It's going down, man.
Right.
Amos 5:19 again from the top. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Yeah, because like I said, there's no escaping. Shit, we living in the valley of the shadow of death, man. you climb out the bed and die. You know, these devils, how they pump they, you know, the chemicals in the air. It's death around every corner. That's what Tupac said. He said it's death around the corner.
Amos 5:20. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light? Even every dark and no brightness in it.
Yeah, there's a very thick darkness coming, man. It tells you that in I think it's Exodus, about how there was a thick darkness in the wilderness. I remember when the elder from Boston was down here, and I took the elder home. That we was over, fellowshipping at the camp house, and I took the elder home that night. And man, it was a fog. I had to record it and everything. I think I told y'all brothers.
Oh yeah.
I think that fog was, man. It's like we couldn't see shit, and they had me thinking about that exact precept, man. Battery. All right.
Oh, 35.
Every, even very dark and no brightness in it.
Yeah, it's very dark and no brightness, man. There's gonna be no hope for you evil.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no light to guide you. Right? It's just gonna be death and destruction, man. Right?
Yeah. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 8 and verse 50, going into these various judgments that are about to occur on this planet. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. 2nd Esdras 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
The end times, many what?
Many great miseries.
Man, it's gonna be something better. Look that word up.
Yeah.
You don't mind? Look that word up, miseries. This is speaking about an end time judgment. Right?
Misery from the Etymon online. State of grievous affliction. Condition of external unhappiness.
So it's gonna be a physical. It's definitely gonna be a physical
Judgment.
yeah.
Grievous affliction. It says miserable situation, misfortune, distress, wretched, condition of one in great sorrow or mental distress.
So it's gonna be held. It's gonna be held caught on this earth in them times, man. Read that precept again, bro.
2nd Esdras 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Yeah, you dwelling in the world, man. You don't want to believe in the truth. You reject the truth. Or if you're in the truth and you're teaching wrong, you're teaching that the mark of the beast is what do they teach? Sin.
Yeah.
Teaching what it's not. You got great miseries coming your way. You got people that be on the comment boards and talking shit. Being disrespectful to the apostles and our elders, man. And you got great miseries coming your way, man. Right? And Yahweh Shai is gonna, bring forth that ultimate destruction. The chariots and the missiles, but it's gonna be hell to be caught on earth, man. Right? Ask them people in that apartment building in Venezuela how they feeling right now. I bet you them niggas is in a miserable situation.
Right.
They can't leave the house. Right? They get hemmed up every time they walk out the front door. Them Spanish niggas ain't playing, man. Them are very violent people.
Yeah.
Them trust me, them people are real violent. Dealing with the cartels, them people is violent as hell, man. A good movie to watch about the cartels is A Man Apart. Vin Diesel. To show you how brutal. It's just a movie, of course, but it goes into how the cartels operate.
Another City of God.
That's your movie.
That was a good movie. But it just shows these favelas, which is the tribe of Asher down there in Brazil. And they're showing little kids with guns and getting violent. And that's a good movie. I highly suggest watching that movie. It says, because they have walked in great pride.
Because Esau pushes his pride on throughout the earth, man. This is fucking Pride Month. Every fucking month it seems, man.
Yeah.
Everything's pride this.
Yeah.
Proud to be an American. Well, America's about to be destroyed, man.
Right.
America's gonna get hit with these missiles from Vladimir Putin, man. All right, P-Dog need to hurry up and hit that damn button. Seriously, man.
Yeah.
This place is nothing but vexation of spirit. Every time you turn the corner, man, it's a new shit. All right. You had something else?
Most pride goes before the fall.
Yep.
And everybody knows that, but they'll still say things like, "Oh, I'm proud to be an American," or "I'm this alphabet pride," and just the various pride. Like, they know that pride is not a good thing. The Lord actually hates pride, but they're so proud they boost it up all the time, all throughout this place.
The Lord said in Ecclesiastes, I think it's like the 9th or 7th chapter, one of them chapters, said pride is not made for men.
Right.
Actually, pride bringeth down many kingdoms. All right. So as we know, as we can tell, Babylon the Great, which is America, is falling. All right. The brother was speaking about the vision. This is the vision in the White House. That's why they took Trump out of there the first time, because he wasn't going with the flow. Shit, he was really trying to make America great again. That wasn't the agenda.
Precept. Sirach 10 and verse 9, going into that pride, it says, "Why is earth and ashes proud?" Why would a fleshly person who can die, why would you be proud? You haven't done anything. You can die. You can be killed. You can be judged. There's nothing to be proud of. It says, "There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one setteth his soul to sail, because while he liveth he casteth away his bowels." But the point being, why is earth and ashes proud? And this covetous man Esau is over the earth. He's got the fatness of the earth, and he's put out this prideful vibration throughout the earth. And pride goes before the fall. This place is about to fall. You
tell this place is about to fall. You think about ancient Rome.
The bread and circus?
Nah, what's the money called? Start with a D.
The denaries?
Yeah. Right? It was basically watered down money. It was mixed with other materials.
Yeah.
Not because that economy was stretched so thin. You know what I'm saying? They were barely paying anything. That's why the army, like I said, the armies are stretched out. Man, America's an open door, man.
It is. It really is. And it has been with the borders open. Also with the money, because inflation is the devaluing of the currency, and so it's just being watered down. It's in a different way now because things are more digital and the economy's in a different way than back then. But it's still being, little pieces of silver are being chipped off of each denarius, because we're in the reincarnation of Rome. All of it's being watered down. It's lost its value, and they're sending off money, sending off constant money, giving away money, and this place is about to fall. It's about to fall.
Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud,
Chariot.
and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Lord about to destroy the thing. All the idols. Idols are going to be destroyed. The system is going to be destroyed. All right. Esau's icons is going to be destroyed. The celebrities.
Yeah.
Celebrities. Instagram's going to be fucking destroyed, man. TikTok's going to be destroyed.
Beautiful.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Fake news is going to be destroyed. everybody else is gonna be destroyed. And then the Lord, hey, well, see that. Say, well, everybody shall lay in the street, and the smell shall rise up. You know, so it was literally gonna be when the Lord comes and when all hell breaks loose, it's literally gonna be dead bodies in the street, man. Our people already don't know how to act when there's a ice storm. They shut Atlanta down for a week with an ice storm. Tell me I'm lying. Everybody's running to the grocery stores, taking all the water. What was that, a couple years ago?
Yeah.
A minor ice storm here in Atlanta. They shut down 285 and all this shit. Bro, this shit was chaos. And it wasn't even that bad. But everything in the stores was gone. Imagine that when all hell really breaks loose. Going back to the division you were speaking of. Matter of fact, I was going to try to go into the red horse and the white horse. Those, was it second Ezra 15? Second Ezra 15, you get second Ezra 16. All right, let's just go back into that. I tried to go into I had it written down. But shit, let's fuck it. Let's go into this destruction, man.
Spirit.
All right.
Second Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah, because we know woe. What does woe mean? Destruction. Right? So there's going to be destruction where? Here in America, man. America's already destroying itself. All right? It's already, you know, I saw a video, you know, with some flame boy. You know, he was doing some dance and some shit, and the guy was on there commenting. He was like, man, we're done. This is what's going into the army. We're done. Which that's what's in the army.
Right.
It's what's flaming, you know, flamers in there. All right. So America's already, you know, destroying itself. The money is devalued. Inflation is at an all-time high. Interest rates are at an all-time high. Okay. Morality is on an all-time low. Right. People are tired of working for nothing. Everybody's in debt. You can't pay your bills. I don't know about y'all. I live in the same area as y'all. Y'all see a lot of homeless people out there. Boy, in the last 3 years, it's been like a lot more in the last 3 years than it's been in like the last 10.
I didn't think up north like that.
Bro, out there like Milton, Georgia, Alpharetta, like the rich part, there's more people out there.
First came out here, fucking tent city. Right. My father was shit. It was bad. Right. It was bad. It's fucking worse now. We drove down there. Man, it's fucking worse. It's getting worse.
Yeah. You got people living right off of the freeway. You got people that see people walking on the side of the freeway with backpacks and they coming out of the woods. Yeah. All right. This place is falling, man.
Second Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
And that's just America that we're speaking about. Imagine what these other countries are looking like. You know? These other countries, Colombia, Mexico. It's bad everywhere, man. But the scripture say, woe unto the world. Because the Lord has to cleanse this whole earth has to be cleansed, man. So when the Lord Yahushua comes back, all right, and he's gonna come back in the midst of all this shit happening, all right. He says the scripture say the saints will take the kingdom, or take. I didn't want to put. You know what I said in John 12?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be destruction. Woe unto the earth, man. Our brothers is out here trying to get our people to repent. We had to sign so-called Negroes all the way down to you so-called Native Americans, Seminole Indians, all the way down to you so-called Mexicans, man. Latino tribes. My brothers were speaking about Venezuela earlier. Asher, all right, Issachar, Which I personally, like I told brothers before, this is just my humble opinion. I don't think anybody in the tribe of Issachar outside of the 12,000 is being saved. Fuck them niggas. I think it's like 12.
I got another one. Daniel 7 and 27. And the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey.
You know that the saints are the elect. The elect are going to rule the kingdom of Yahweh Shah. They're going to be the ruling government. Of course, we know all Israel won't be saved the first go around. Right, 2/3 is going to be burnt up. They're going to have to be reborn back into the kingdom in their right mind. We're going to have the laws. We are going to have the laws of Yahweh Shah within our inward part. It's going to be like reading, obeying the law. This is going to be natural. Before we get to that, the kingdom thing, we got to go through this hell that's coming. We got to warn our people that destruction is coming. And this devil is coming down with great wrath, man. Right? Scripture say he got but a short time. Draconian laws is getting ready to be pushed even harder, man. If you believe in the truth, Yahweh Shah, man, persecution is coming. And blessed be that persecuted for righteousness' sake, man. This is going to be time of great faith that we're going to have to do, really. You gonna make that?
Yeah, the one. Daniel 7 and 18 says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was quoting. Right?
Second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draws nigh.
What sword? What sword? We read about a sword earlier. Right? So the Lord is going to use these devils whose blessing is the sword to destroy himself and bring judgment upon Israel. Right? But he's not getting saved. Esau's not, there's no repentance for Esau. Right? But the Lord didn't set these devils up to bring judgment. Right? It's going to be tanks in the streets. It's going to be martial law. I just did that video, I think yesterday, about this is what martial law looks like, man.
Get back in the house.
I'm telling you, man.
Got it. Rubber bullet.
Yo, that type of shit is coming soon, man. Nobody thought it was going to be a lockdown with the C-19, man.
Right.
Remember when we were standing at 5 points? I think you was there. You might have been there. We was at 5 points back in like 2016, 2017. I think it might have been, which tribe was walking by. And they was going to the soccer game or something.
Oh, yeah.
Tazawam, the Bishop of Tazawam, he was like, yeah, man. He said, yeah, man, everything's going to be shut down, man. Ain't going to be no sports. And I think brothers got the clip, too.
Yeah.
But, he's basically telling the elect tribes, ain't going to be no sports. You're going to be locked in the house. And that, like, what, 4 years later? It literally happened. Like, nobody believed that this stuff was getting ready to happen. But we're telling you that all hell is getting ready to break loose here in the streets of America. All right? It's going to be hell and chaos. We all need to pray, man. At the end of the day, you got more of those.
Got there.
Okay.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
These Christians that go to church tomorrow are going to be listening to the passage about prosperity and peace, and pay your tithes and this and that. You're going to make it. You're going to have a 30-year house. You're going to pay mortgage for 30 years. You're happy. You can't take it here. Right? That's what they're going to tell them. And one day, you're going to go one day and destroy all that shit, all the lies, all that deception. And these people going to be looking at their pastor like, why you ain't tell us the end was coming like this? Man, this is going to be a bad case for the Creflo dollars, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, I hope that somebody gets that. I I just like that guy.
Job 20 and 23, when he is about to fill his belly, Esau, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Yeah, this one the devil think he's about to complete his enterprise. Because I think that's another one that goes to the enterprise. I'm thinking enterprise goes to like plans or something along the line. Right? So this one, when he's about to fill his belly, this one he think he's about to be able to see this to the elect. The Lord's gonna snatch that rope from him.
Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and it shall rain and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
He's at the height of his power. He is at the height of his power. Even though it's on a decline, nobody has ever been able to go toe to toe with Esau like that. He's always had. Look at when he had he dropped those bombs.
Job chapter 5 and 12 says he disappointed the prices of the crafty so that their hands did not perform their enterprise. It just means success.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna ruin the plan of Esau at the very end. Right? So when this devil thinks he's gonna be able to put that chip on that seal, when he thinks he's gonna have everybody lined up to get that device, that's when the Lord's gonna say, you know what, fuck the world, we're 3 times long, all hell break loose, chariots and Yahweh Shai come, destroy this place, cleanse the earth, make these devils clean it up, start the building of the kingdom here on earth, man.
I got precept. And in Job it said he's going to rain it down upon them. So this is Jeremiah 50 and 29. It says, call together the archers against Babylon.
Yep.
All
The archers dealing with those missiles. And all the so-called allies, everybody's going to turn against America. Right? America's going to be destroyed. The fucking scooters are going to be destroyed.
milk.
Right? The elements are going to melt with fervor and heat. Ain't going to be no more concrete sidewalks. Ain't going to be no more concrete jungles. All right, go ahead, bro.
O ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape.
And nobody's going to be able to escape. When we read that earlier, Amos 5 and 18, right? Nobody's going to be able to escape the judgment of the Lord, man. Right? When these missiles that are fired from all of these other countries, Russia, North Korea, Iran, China, right? When all these nuclear missiles are fired upon Babylon, there's going to be no escape. So that's, you know, that. Oh, matter of fact, read that last part again about the fleeing, because that cuts that flee doctrine.
All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape.
None is going to escape. All right? The missiles ain't going to miss, because the scriptures say that they should not break the race.
Yeah.
In Joel. All right? So this place is through, man. All we're doing is waiting on the mandatory implementation of the mark of the beast. And if you're paying attention to Elon Musk, man.
Yeah.
This guy's making some fucking some fast progression. He's progressing pretty quick on these brain implants, man. You know?
Recompense her according to her work, according to all she hath done unto her.
Yeah. Recompense her unto her all according to her work. And what has America done for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Besides work the shit out of us for pennies. What benefit? You benefit from anything that Esau's giving us? I mean, you know what I mean. We don't have shit that he passed down to his inheritance. We don't have an inheritance on this side. We do this, you know, the ultimate inheritance, but we don't have anything. Let's say this place went on another 30 fucking years. I die, I ain't got nothing to give my kids. Right, shit, they gonna probably go into bankruptcy trying to bury my ass or some shit. But you know what I mean. All right, these devils, they have done nothing for our people. They have done nothing but lied to us, told us that we were savages. You called us niggas. You called us spics. You put us in the ghettos. They double and triple tax us. We get, the worst jobs, the worst pay. No land. We get nothing. But our people, you tell that to some of our people, they're gonna look at us like we're crazy, man. They think they free. They can pay on a mortgage. I mean, I've had this conversation with father-in-laws, brothers, cousins. It's like, man, y'all are stupid. Matter of fact, get that in Jeremiah 4. You got something? Go ahead.
I got it real quick in Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come.
Read that again.
Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come.
There's no hope here. The mom said, kind of what his lesson was, don't build here. Don't build here in America or something along those lines. What are you going to build for? What are we building for? One, it's all going to be destroyed. It's all going to be built with fire. You're doing this. Right? But we're building for the people. And we're putting our money in the bank, we're still the bank account. We're not out here, none of us is getting paid to do this. You know, we hope that the Lord will choose us at the very end. And we receive that penny at the end. But as of right now, we're doing this for faith, man. And knowing that this place is going to be destroyed, we're still out here. Finish out that, then we go.
Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she had done unto her.
Yeah. Everything that this devil has done. You read earlier about the blood. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the bloodshed and slavery, man. Or just think about the trip on the boat. I mean, we've all read what, they were using the bathroom on each other. If you were at the bottom, you were getting the worst of it. Imagine laying down flat, shackled up. I don't care how many laid?
Yeah, men.
Just using the bathroom on. If you're, like I said, if you're at the bottom, you probably died.
Yeah.
Seriously,
The disease and everything comes with that.
but you want to think about the white man? Fuck him.
Right.
That alone should make you want to rise up and come against this devil. If I'm pissed off about that, you Negroes really should be pissed. But no, y'all want the white man to make it in the kingdom. Fuck him, man. Ain't no repentance for these devils, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
For she hath been proud against the Lord.
Proud against how this man really thinks he's so proud, man. He came up with a space force, bro.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. The Almighty, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, creator of everything. You know what I'm saying? The Most High. You are that proud to think you can come up against the fight? You literally think you're going to fight against the Lord and win? Read that about the Bible.
For she hath been proud against the Lord.
America is the proudest country in the world, man. Right, America is has the most pride of the world. You gonna say something?
He says it. Thou most proud. Oh, it comes up right here. It says, against the Holy One of Israel, therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord.
So there's armies, Esau's Marines, there's Navy SEALs, all those, Navy,
Rangers, Special Forces,
Air Force, all that. USS, whatever, all that's gonna fall, man.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord power of hosts.
The Lord is against you, man. How can the Lord love everybody if he's against you? Somebody help that brother out.
Verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee.
Lord is getting ready to visit this place, man. Well, I know we keep mentioning the election, but shit. All right, 6 months, man. Let's see what happens if they put the government in office.
Yeah, that's it on that.
This is Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man sows, that also shall he reap.
He saw evil on the earth. Right? He's constantly sowing evil. Alright? Constantly he basically put death on the earth, man. Alright, he promotes death. Alright? If you think about these moles out here, they ain't doing no spreading diseases. And then Esau promotes their ass and give them months. You know, 5 months? I mean, come on. That's promotion of death, man.
Yes. Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. It says, yet also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man.
Yep.
Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell,
Yep.
and is as death.
That man
like
is,
you just said.
he is as death, man. All right? Let's say he promotes fucking death. What we gotta say? Man, Houston's through right now, man. Go ahead,
Did you see that tiger in Houston recently? Just saying, it's about to get crazy. There's a tiger that was rolling around in Houston for a whole week, just in rural neighborhoods. This is it's all through his philosophy. He's got people bringing crazy animals in, crazy people in, these crazy philosophies with the alphabet stuff. It is death. It's bringing death, and it can't promote life because it's adverse to it. You can't even do it.
You can't procreate with two men. Two women fucking each other. How you?
I wasn't ready to see that.
It's weird, man. Yeah. It's fucking Atlanta for you,
Nigga
man.
needs death,
Severe
man.
homo.
Yeah, I'm finished. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine.
Yeah, he puts his false doctrines out there. All right, he has Christianity. Everybody at this point, 2024, going into 2025, man, if you're still believing in Christianity, you're going to church on Sunday. Honestly, you really just deserve to die.
Right.
'Cause, I mean, with as much truth that's coming out on the internet, all right, Esau cannot no longer hide who he is and what he's done, and yet our people still stuck on stupid, man. There's only one way to fix stupid, man, is death.
Right.
What I call for Jeremiah 4:20, 4:22.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Wasting
He's got,
space.
he's got an embassy on every other country song.
Yeah.
Either keep it at home. He's always off doing something. He's always off in some other country setting up democracy, bringing their government down to set this shit up. Meanwhile, he's giving billions of dollars to Ukraine. You got poor people living in the nice parts of the state. You can't even go to the, I live in a nice area. You can't even go to the gas station without somebody standing there begging. Damn, yo. Get these ladies just like, I don't know where he came from. I was like, bro, these people be coming out of portals, man.
Right.
Damn, this nigga wasn't here yesterday. But yeah, man, go ahead, bro.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell, since insatiable, and is as death and cannot be satisfied.
Cannot be satisfied, man. Gluten. What's glutton? Glutton. This man is a glutton for greed, man. Greed and gluttony.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Everybody is subject to the so-called white man, whether you believe it or not. Whether you believe it or not. You got Jake out here that, you know, that own a home. And they'll pay a mortgage every month. Then you still got to pay taxes. What do you own? You got to pay taxes on your car every year. You might own it, but you still got to get the emission. Right? These are all laws, man.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 37. The sword is upon upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images and idols, and they are mad upon their idols.
So, a small example of that is what Elon, they was burning them the truckloads of idols.
Yup.
Because C-19 came through, they was praying to this idol and it didn't do shit.
Right.
Ultimately, the Lord's going to destroy all that, man.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 40:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me.
Yep.
They are sottish children, and they have none understanding.
Yeah, that word sottish goes in stupid.
Right.
Stupid.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me.
Here it is, we're telling you, these people don't discern. Starting from the Negroes all the way down to the so-called Mexicans, that y'all are the chosen. You are the lineage. You are the chosen seed of the inheritance of Yahweh Bashem Shine. The kingdom is for you. All you can think about is fucking gringo. That, our people, man, I'm starting to believe they really don't want peace, man. Our people love slavery, man. Go ahead, bro.
Continuing on. They are sottish children.
Stupid children that will not listen to their parents. We've all seen them little dumbass kids. You go to like Walmart or something. This little dumbass kid that just don't listen. I'll be laughing when they get their ass kicked. I'll be laughing, bro. But that's what the Lord's gonna do to our people. He's gonna laugh, man. Forget that in that's Proverbs. Proverbs is on the first chapter. Right? Because we're gonna laugh at your calamities. The Lord is gonna laugh at your calamities. Because we're reaching out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shine. Smack our head away. Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. When your fear cometh as desolation.
In fact, start at 21.
Okay. Proverbs 1:21. She crieth in the chief places of concourse, in the openings of the gate.
We're out here on the streets. You know, when we were out there at 5 Points, there's hella people, traffic. We was out there at CNN. We've been out here. The apostles been out on the streets. New York. Where else? You know, the busiest place in Babylon. But we're out here. We're on the internet.
Right.
There's thousands of videos being put out every week. Probably tens of thousands. if not more. You got brothers live right now. You probably go through your subscription on YouTube to see about 25 to 30 camps live right now.
Right.
Right? So we're out here crying out. Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying.
We're not out. We're not sitting at home. These brothers ain't at home. These brothers is out here too. We're not dumped off, in the closet somewhere. Hiding behind a computer. We're out here physically doing this, man.
Right.
In season, out of season. It's gonna get cold in probably the next 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Brothers is gonna come out here with coats on, and we gonna be out here doing the same thing, Lord willing. Lord willing, not. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 22. How long, ye simple ones,
How long, ye simple ones?
will ye love simplicity?
How many times you gotta get tricked into the prosperity doctrine? God damn. Y'all niggas been going to Creflo Dollar Church for 45 years and still broke. You still believe in the so-called white man. Everything he says. Even with all his secrets are coming out. All the skeletons in Esau's closets are coming out, and you people are still believing that he's the white man, which he's not pure. The man is as death.
And hell.
He is as death, and he's the pale horse.
He even showed it in this in the Olympic opening ceremonies. You saw that pale horse coming down. And he's showing you people he's about to bring the sword.
Yeah.
But the Lord's got something for us. It says, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Fools hate knowledge, man. All right, our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you hate knowledge. True knowledge. You like dumb shit on the internet, but you hate knowing the fact that we are Israel, and the laws ain't done away with. Right? Our women don't really want a man of the Lord, man. They want a nigga.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Am I wrong?
Right.
I'm serious. Like, that shit is wild, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
50, 60 years ago, they wanted a man that was a God-fearing man. Now they don't want a God-fearing man. They want a scammer or a trapper.
Yeah, drug dealer.
Fucking drug dealer, man.
Yeah. Physician, not a physician, a witch.
Witchcraft, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
witchcraft.
Pharmakia. Yep. They want a dime bag selling nigga from Zone 6, wherever the hell that is.
Isaiah 19 and 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Yeah, it's just all of Babylon, the vibration that's been put out. Everything's perverse now. It's nobody's thinking right. They're all thinking in terms of death. Like a woman wanting a scammer or a drug dealer. That's death. That's going to bring death. Every decision that is here brings death instead of life. And that's why Yahushua has to come to bring life, because he said the devil come not but to steal, to kill, and destroy. And he's destroyed these people's minds. But Yahushua is coming back to bring life. Put this place in order.
Bring back water, bring back life. You know? Man, I was going to make a point. You just said something. Go ahead, bro.
Jump down 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it.
Lord, Yahushua is going to make these people feel. They going to feel the Lord this time, man. They may not get it now. They think we just out here, wasting time on a Saturday. When the Lord really start amping up that judgment, people are going to really feel it. And then you won't know a prophet has been among you, man.
Yeah.
And you're really going to understand that. But hey, we just talking, right? Just reading and talking and making points through the scriptures. The Lord is going to make you feel. You're going to really feel your how about Shimon Shah, man. Go back to that
Probably.
Yeah, we're gonna finish out a few more verses in that. Let's go to piece of them.
Okay. Sloppy, I lost my spot.
Start at 22.
Okay. Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof.
I'm telling my people to repent. Man, stop. You know, like the guy that was up there last week. That's it.
We had to back off.
Oh yeah,
Trying
yeah.
to tell him, you know, stop smoking. His brother was gonna cut him with the hair thing because he had dreads and shit. But he, you know, people just stop doing evil, man. Stop trying to sleep with another man's woman. Stop cutting your hair. Stop getting in lineups. Simple things, though.
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But you have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
One's gonna be pouring up too. You know, hell breaks loose. I say this hopefully, you know. Hopefully I'm part of it. Part of the ones elect. I hope y'all brothers is too. We are.
I didn't think it was fun
We're
trying
gonna be
to
sitting
sweep
back, having a nice drink on the behalf of the 2/3 getting fucked up by it.
Right.
And the Eagles. That was it on that.
Yeah, that's about it.
Second Ezra 9, 11 and 12. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty,
Yeah, they have time.
and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them,
You have time to repent. Our people have time.
understood not,
They didn't want to.
but despised it.
They refused it.
The same must know it after death by pain.
Nuclear missiles. Newly created creatures. Famine.
Great mission.
Great mysteries. Yes. Mysteries that are going to be felt. Not just mentally, but physically. Right? So yeah, man. I tried to get into the hopefully it's better for us.
Still on camera?
Oh yeah, kind. No, you take it from here.
You know, Prophet Muhammad said, keep speaking about the MOTV as well. So that's what we need to do. Remember we was talking with the spirit after that stream about, well, it was stream about touring. We were talking about touring with his brother. Get Isaiah 33. Meditate 12. I think that's like 17 or 18. Isaiah 33, 17 or 18. I think it's 18. The captain saw they mentioned the word pharmakia. Where can you find that word in the Bible?
It's like witchcraft, right? Or pharmacy is like pharmacy means witchcraft.
Where can you find it?
Is it in Sirach? 38? It says physician of value?
This is specific scripture that I want.
I don't know.
Is it-
Revelation.
Yeah, we said yeah.
Yeah, Revelation.
Revelation. Yeah, what do you know? You know? You don't know? Yeah, Revelation. We're gonna get it then. Coming up here later. Matter of fact, get it right now. Revelation 14. Second and last verse.
Also 14. Oops.
Uh,
It's already there. It's not that Revelation.
No, Revelation 9. Salaki, Revelation 9, second and last verse.
Oh,
Oh yeah, sorcerers.
Revelation 9 and verse 21. Neither repented they of their murders, nor their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts.
Yeah. So that's another way, if you ever doing a lesson, you want to go into the pharmaceutical branch of this place, you bring that out. All right? Because really, pharmacy comes from the word, pharmacy comes from the word sorcery. All right? You got CVS, clinics, you got hospitals, stuff like that. That's all sorcery. All these medications they give is all sorcery. All right? People be drugged out on antidepressants. It's fucking sorcery. So,
On the degree, for the pharmacy degree, it says you're able to legally like give out poison.
yeah, you're a legal drug dealer.
Yeah.
You're a legal drug dealer in the sight of Esau.
Our stepdad, he has like he showed it to us a minute ago, but it is crazy to think.
You know, when you maybe go into these hospitals and stuff, you really want to see like black women. Same.
Right.
Really nigger women. Be in there. You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot. That says a lot right there in itself. All right. What other sorcery is going to be in those hospitals? Let's read it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, starting in verse 14.
Dang.
And deceive of them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do.
Yep. And it says those miracles, by the meaning of the miracles. Go. Matter of fact, get the word miracle in the Blu-ray. We're going to break down some words. We're going to learn today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 13. Get that word miracle. 13, 14 right now?
Yeah, 13, 14.
Get that word miracle real quick. Alright? Because miracles will happen in Egypt, right? It was a miracle versus a miracle. Until Esau, or until the Egyptians, couldn't conduct a miracle that the right hand side did.
I got you.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Strong G4592. I believe it's say neon, and it says a sign, mark, token that by which a person or thing is distinguished from others and is known.
Yeah, that a miracle. Like distinguished from what others is known, right?
Yep.
So is the MOTV a miracle? Absolutely. And the MOTV is technology. So that's how you know a miracle, and this is speaking about technology. So reread Revelation 13 and 14.
John, the book of Revelation 13 and 14. Again, and it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
All right. Deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of them technologies. AI technology, AGI technology. Saw that big ass face in the wind.
Yeah.
Blue blink, was that blue beam project? Okay. See that little sphere in Las Vegas? You see now that they're altering, you can alter a picture to make it move, and that's technology.
Yeah.
That's deceiving.
So can I add to you?
Yes, you can.
They said there's gonna be like some type of app where you could call sunlight like during nighttime. Like it would turn the satellite dish and it would like beam the sunlight even during nighttime.
What?
Yeah.
He's trying, all these technologies ultimately trying to play God.
Yep.
All right? Can y'all find a script for me where Esau's playing God? There's a certain one in my mind right now that I want y'all to do. Where it says he plays God. You know, reread that while they find that.
John, the book of Revelation again, chapter 13 and verse 14. And deceive of them that dwell on the earth by the means of miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Can we read it? Verse 14, and deceive of them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which brothers going into basically Esau Edom. I'm pretty sure you guys got it by now. Where he plays as God. You know, that's his role upon the earth, to deceive the whole earth. Okay? Having us believing that we're so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so on and so forth.
What happened? You found the precept?
Obadiah 1 and 4.
Read it.
It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, then will I bring thee down.
That's a good one right there. Right? He's trying to point God. He's trying to be the Most High. All right? That script also goes back into the system. All right? They went up, supposedly into the women, Russia sent up, or Soviet Union sent up Sputnik. Okay? That's around the time. I'm so sorry. But she went up, you know, Esau went up to the stars. You know, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? That's a great precept. Park on, you got one?
I got Isaiah 14.
Okay. Stay with that. Read it loud, bro.
However, the fall of the heaven was for son of the morning. How thou cut down the ground which did speak in the nations. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. Shall my cause above the stars, and I will watch upon the shadow. I will sit also on the mount of the congregation on the sides of the north. I will send above the heights of the clouds. I will be on the top.
See?
Yes.
That's a good one. That's one of the ones I was thinking of. Because it exactly says it right there. He's trying to play God. You know? He's trying to set his nest on high. He's trying to, what he's doing with these technologies. You know? Trying to own, he's trying to stand people. So we're going to get into that revelation. You know what I mean?
I got 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4.
Yep, that's the next one I was thinking of. Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 2 verse 4, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God took in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Yep. See? All right, so the scriptures show the pompous and proudness of Esau. Therefore, we're going into Revelation, the 13th chapter, showing what he's going to do to try to ultimately play God. So, keep going, man.
God, still on verse 14, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
He said the wound by the sword and did live. Yeah, you could read that in Revelation 17, but we're not going to get into it. But go ahead, bro.
See, went on to verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Yep.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yep, go ahead.
And he caused them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand.
Yep, to receive a mark in their right hand in what?
Or in their forehead.
Or in their forehead. So all these people walking up and down the street probably just came from the Clemson and Georgia game, which now they're doing the facial recognition in the stadium. Right. One step closer to sheep to be led to the slaughter.
That's crazy.
It's one technology.
Doing it,
That's a
that they're doing
technology.
it in the stadium or something.
Yeah. Obviously, 100,000 people are tangled by buying the tickets to actually going to a public event like that. My mind has been kind of falling back from going to public events like that.
Right, yeah.
I'll watch it on TV. I'll go to a bro's house and watch the football game. I'll go to a high school game. You know, but these college and NFL, all that shit, it's starting to get like that. Facial recognition, next thing you know, it's going to turn into biometric recognition. So when you scan your hand or your forehead, or they scan your forehead to get inside of an institution. All right?
Yep.
Actually, I went to Whole Foods today. We already know what that Whole Foods. I was just purchase. They had that little machine right there where it tells you to scan your hand.
Mm-hmm.
See, so we're actually seeing whole level the steps that they're taking in order to push this chip out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's called gradualism. Okay? You can't just come out with it. It's going to be chaos. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I believe the MOTB is going to come in chaos. All of us been talking about civil unrest. You see what both brothers was talking about Colorado. You see what's going on over there. Civil unrest. And then ultimately cyber attacks. I posted a video today, but they...
You're good, you're good.
Go ahead. It's okay. Like, I'm going to take it to it. Okay. I posted a video today, but it's on pause right now because I was copyright, so I got to fix it up and then I'll post it later. But pretty much I've been watching a show called Mr. Robot. Don't know if y'all can watch it. It's about cyber attacks and hacking. I saw 2 articles. China has attacked U.S. infrastructure cyber, and then Russia for 9 months have been attacking what is it? Siri, not Siri, Safari and Chrome. So Safari and Chrome users, so aka Apple users or Google users are going to be being attacked cyber, like whatever. Right. So like your phones will be bugging out and stuff, and then they want you to update it, which is going to further bug it out or further big brother. You know what I'm saying? And watch you. But pretty much in that show, China and the U.S. were working together. These hackers came about, hacked that shit, and the whole world changed. Finances dropped to where it got so bad in that show to where the trash people weren't coming to pick up the trash. Yeah. You had to go to a certain area of the city for the money. The brother was just talking about a stink in the air. It's not just dead bodies; it's just the trash. So you gotta bake, change diapers. You just gotta put that shit outside. That shit gonna stink outside. People gonna die from just the toxins in the air from the trash.
Well, the sewer system's gonna be backed up too.
Sewer system's gonna be backed up. I did a lesson like a month or 2 ago talking about how FEMA got hacked and the water system got hacked. Sewer system has something to do with the water system as well. This brother says it all the time. We are not clean.
Yeah.
Straight up, I don't give a fuck what you think. Okay? Take a shower with sewage water.
Yep.
What we're drinking, shit, it's in a plastic bottle. Let's just start there. Where you're drinking sewage water. It's slowly, but these are slowly trying to kill you. And it's been effective. Alright, go ahead.
Dang, I started getting some different water than Slacky. Slacky.
That's Esau's fault, bro. It's not
Yeah.
We shall eat and drink our food.
Looks like it's healthy.
You know, I forgot who I was talking to. You know, but when you read Ezekiel, you like, shit. Like that? What is it? 1 or 2. Yeah, I think it was Ezekiel. Ezekiel had shit. Alright, yeah, cows don't. The Lord told him to eat human food first. Like, come on, he's like, eat that cow shit. I was talking to a brother, I forgot who I was talking to. Okay, if we see him eating cow shit, at least he knew that shit came from a cow. What the fuck are we eating?
Right.
We're eating way worse than what Ezekiel just ate.
Right.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Hell yeah.
I don't know where this damn chicken come from. You order a pancake from a place. You eat shit. You eat something. This body, you got body wash. There could be fucking semen in that shit, bro.
You be doing that.
That shit's nasty. We're not clean. I don't care. Only way you clean is if you cleanse your spirit.
Yeah.
Filthy rags, bro. Praying, fasting, all of that. That's the only way. It's the only way you're gonna keep yourself clean. You're gonna get into that, to the purity as well. Keep going, man.
Come, verse 16, and he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
All right? The right hand or in the forehead. Right hand just means the correct area. Go ahead.
Continuing on, so that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right. So the scriptures say in the Habakkuk, you know, that he may run and read it and make it plain amongst tables. It's loosely paraphrasing in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. This is plain. So I don't know how you could get the implication or the ideology of this being an embargo, or this being Christianity, or this being whatever. If that's the case, we all got it. At one point, all of us used to be Christianity. Or if it wasn't Christianity, it was something else. Like if you were fucking in. You know what I'm saying? We were all in the South, so I guess we all had it. And we start talking about embargo. Niggas don't even know what the word embargo means. Okay? Straight up. So what is it? This sounds like something that's tangible. Something that you can touch, feel, or better yet, for the fans, for you can drink. Alright, so read the next one, just get the wisdom. And I'm only going to go into one part of that. Because it says, what, side stigma? Go ahead.
Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man.
Yep.
And his number is 666. So very simple.
666. It's that fucking barcode. Okay? He's trying to barcode you. That's exactly what's going to happen. The majority of these people don't get barcoded. All right? They're ready to get barcoded. Millions took the jab. Yes, freely, like voluntarily took it. But guess what? Shit was free. You know what I'm saying? Especially living in the world that you're living today, where you know nothing's free and they're offering something to you for free. Wouldn't that raise a question? Even if you're not in the truth, it's like it's free. Why is it free? Because there's poison in it. Go ahead.
I want to answer his brother. Remember when Elon Musk first did his first patient? He was bubbling. You look within the chat, a lot of chat, everybody was like, oh, I can't wait till I get one. I'm next, he next. You know, so it was really like thinking it's cool. You know, it's cool to have a chip in, maybe I can, you know, see this wall.
It's Trinity.
Yeah, it's Trinity.
That's what it is. It's Trinity. You know what I'm saying? You know, so 3.6, one of those words are going to stick. So someone get a simple Google definition of the word sticky, and another brother get the etymology of the word sticky. I want the simple Google definition first, because the simple Google definition cuts every camp that preaches opposite of the RFID, the MOTB, which is the RFID micro C hit. Okay, something that can be physically, tangibly seen and delivered inside your body, underneath the skin. Okay, so who has it? Who has the definition of
I
stigma?
got the definition.
Okay, read it, bro.
This is a stigma. It says a mark of disgrace associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person.
And you're holding Revelation 14? Because
Uh,
we're gonna get Revelation 14 because it says a mark of disgrace. Okay? And we're gonna get the scripture where it speaks about the grievous sword. I think that's Revelation 16 and 2. 16 and 2. Alright? Keep going, bro. In the definition. So mark of disgrace.
going down to 2, it says in Christian tradition, marks corresponding. Well, let's go into something else.
Yeah. Right there. Good through. Go ahead.
Like I said, circumstances. So a lot of these people are going to be unfortunate, you know, that their circumstances are going to be take this chip so I can live a better, happy life in America.
Yeah. Because you know, you gotta think, man. You gotta think. That's why the apostles, the heads of camps, they try to plaster that in our head that we don't know the time, day, nor season when this is gonna pop off. Shit gotta play out, man. Because real talk, ultimately, shit, the MOTB could be a normalized thing. To where it's kind of like this, but everybody got to see it. But it's hard for the ones who don't got it. Okay? Until they make everything scarce. And then all hell something breaks loose.
Demolition man.
Who knows when that's going to happen? Hopefully soon. But the MOTB can definitely be normalized because people are already going for it right now. You know? Keep going in that definition.
All right, going down to definition 3, it says medicine. It says a viable sign or characteristic.
Oh, so like you said, medicine?
Yep, at the
Didn't
top.
we just go into sorceries and pharmaceutical? Didn't we just say the MOTB is going to come out of this hospital?
Yep.
Didn't we say a sorcery is a miracle is a technology?
Can't make this up.
You can't make it up. So we're connecting the dots of what the scripture is saying. This is what Revelation 13 means. The MOTB. GMS is the only camp that pushes that. Okay? This is what this means. Go ahead. It's a miracle. It's a medical stigma is a medical term. Go ahead.
It says a visible sign or characteristic of a disease.
It's a visible. Again, this is going back to it being tangible. Something you can see. You can't see. Can you know, like, come on, man. Go ahead.
Oh, and that goes back to that definition of miracles too. It says sign.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is a visible sign or characteristic of a disease.
The stigma is further explained in Revelation 14. Go ahead.
It says knee deformities or other stigmata of childhood rickets.
Keep going.
A mark or spot on the skin.
See? It says a mark or a spot on the skin. That's what a simple Google definition search of stigma is. You can't get around that. X marks the spot. Get the etymology of it.
Just the online is not out. This is word stigma. It says mark made on skin by burning with a hot iron.
All right, so mark made on skin by burning with a hot iron.
So they're over there.
What is that called?
In front of
It's called
Chick-fil-A.
branding.
Yep.
All right, so you're marking
I think you
something
were
at
saying
the door.
on that side
All
of
right,
the
so
street,
when
in front of that
people
Chick-fil-A over there.
end up getting this MOTB, they're saying, own me, Esau.
Kibosh.
And that's what we were saying. That's why I wanted to ask you where y'all can find a script to where it says Esau's trying to play God. He's trying to own these people. Only the Most High owns all of this. But he's trying to play that. He's trying to fill that role. A role that doesn't need to be filled. It's already filled. You know, go ahead.
Continuing on, it says mark of a pointed instrument,
Oh, mark of a pointed instrument. Keep going, bro.
puncture, tattoo mark.
Okay, let's deal with this. Puncture. When you're getting punctured, okay, that means something's going inside of you.
But it says freaking.
Or pricking. Okay? So this is the word stick, which is in 666. Keep going, bro.
Just the bird puncture. It says to pierce with a sharp point of any kind.
How do you get around this? How can you not teach this correctly? Only way you can't teach it correctly is if you took a bag, you got straight demons on it. That's it. Or you just, ultimately, if you're being rebellious, if you don't want to submit to the correct doctrine. You know, matter of fact, that's Priest of Zion, he had put a lesson up saying about submission, being submissive. Okay? If you don't want to submit to this doctrine, that's on you. And if you don't believe the MOTB is what we're saying it is, okay, then you can go find out what it is. And I'm not encouraging the ones who don't. I'm not encouraging you to go take it. But if you're a daring motherfucker, then be one. Go tempt the Lord. You know? Go ahead.
It says brand, mark, stick, pointed. It says mark of disgrace.
A mark of disgrace. So let's drop the definition. Let's go to Revelation 14. Let's start at the top.
Revelation chapter 14 and 1.
Because Revelation 14 is going to let you know what the consequence is. All right? They're pretty much going to let you know what the consequence is of taking that MOTB. Get Revelation 16 and 18. All right? Matter of fact, hold on. Get Revelation 16 and 18. Yeah, get Revelation 16 and 2. Start at one.
No, this Revelation 16 starts from the top.
This is going to explain what Scripture says as being remarkable faith. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
All right, verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways, pour out your veils of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. Verse 2.
So read.
Okay, John.
Verse 1, and I heard, it's like Revelation 16:1,
Yeah.
and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the veils of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth.
Yep.
And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast.
Yep. Which that grievous sword, and you can get the word grievous in the blue letter. That grievous sword is a mark of disgrace. People will have boils because you're not so. You got that sign of the MOTV? Yeah, let's see that. All right, did you see this little thing right here? You see this little thing right here? Like the size of a grain of rice. Nothing's supposed to be implanted inside of you biometric. It doesn't coincide. The Lord made your vessel how it was supposed to be made, and that's how it's supposed to be kept. That's why when you go into the law, was that Leviticus 19 chapter? Matter of fact, something good, Leviticus 19. Because you take it all the way back to the law, the law tells you not to take the MOTV. See what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say in the book of Romans that the law is what? Spiritual. The law is spiritual. You know? So it's telling you the law has been prophesied to us this entire time for these days to come. So if you are practicing the law, okay, because these other camps swear up and down that we don't push on keeping the law, but how else are you supposed to express and show your faith? Keeping the law. You know, so we are telling you to keep the law. So in order to, if you're keeping the law, you're going to avoid this. You're going to avoid being punctured. All right, as you can see right here, you're going to avoid being punctured or pricked, okay, or stabbed. Also, you can go into a stake. All right,
Yes, that's
being branded. Well, this is the form. See that?
Yeah.
The barcode. That's a branding. You're going to avoid all of this by keeping the law. Give up Leviticus 19.
Come on, this is Leviticus 19 and 28. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh.
Reread it and read it loud.
Leviticus 19 and 28. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead,
You should not make any cuttings in the flesh for the dead. Go ahead.
nor print any marks upon you.
Right.
I am the Lord.
See, that is one of the 613 or so commandments, man, that the Lord told you what to do and what not to do. Okay, you are to keep it. Go ahead. Right. Oh, range. Yeah. So that's one of the commandments that the Lord told you. So if you keep that commandment, all right, that's avoiding getting tattoos. Now I know, once you come into the truth, you better not be getting no more tattoos. But before, if you got some, it's understandable. That's why the scriptures talk about repenting and offending less. Don't go back and go do it again. Okay? So don't get no tattoos. Don't get no and don't take the MOTV. And ultimately it's up to the Lord. You gotta pray to the Lord that He puts His spirit on you not to take it. Because everyone's gonna get tried. Everybody. Alright? That brings me to this point. Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah 33 and 18.
Isaiah 33 and 18.
I'm gonna ask y'all. Okay, go ahead.
Thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counteth the towers?
Yeah, so Isaiah 13 and 18. What do y'all, I'm gonna ask down the line starting next one. What do you, break that down. Isaiah 33 and 18. Just that one part, meditate terror.
Well, to meditate means like to think, right? You know, so Isaiah 33 is talking about the house of that's on the day, right?
Isaiah 33 and 18.
Okay,
Meditate terror.
Basically, to think about doing harm to other nations, right? I mean, that's not
Cool, that's cool. Alright, hey brother. Don't overthink it, bro. This is living. Are you meditating terror? Say what? You used to play sports? You said what? I mean, that's now. You know, Jake wondering what's going on, need the answers and stuff. But since you know, in a sense, you know what's going on, right? Esau irritates you, right? You want to see him go into slavery, right? It's meditating time. All right? So I want y'all to think a little different about it. All right? Where it says meditate terror. Don't you got to think about every scenario, which includes you. So if you know this MOTV is coming, right? And there's going to be a choice that you have to make, right? You think about Jacob's trouble, what's going to happen to these people on the side, right? You pray for more of that, you keep shooting that, right? Meditating terror is not only meditating where it's going to happen to these Edomites and these other nations, it's going to happen to you.
Both sides.
You know, we'll read that real quick.
Nah, this is Ecclesiastes 18 to 20, just to back up the brother point. Before judgment, examine thyself.
See, and before judgment, examine thyself. You're gonna have to keep this precept on deck. We don't talk about it. All right? Because if you meditate in terror, you should want to avoid that. Therefore, you want to check yourself. All right? Because everything we're talking about here, the fucking happen to you if you don't have this shit right.
Yep.
We're not exempt until we're exempt. The only way we know we're exempt is to go on the Father's shit. So until then, it's free fucking game. It's free game. You have to check yourself all the way up to a chariot. You're gonna have to get the youth all the way up to a chariot. Correcting all of that all the way up to a chariot. All right. Yes, it's sweet to think about the destruction of Esau, but it's very bitter to think about what could possibly happen to you if you don't get your shit together. Meditating terror, you won't have to do that on yourself too. Damn, man, if I don't do this, that, and the third, I'm gonna get fucked up. Damn, man, if I don't do this, that, and the third, I'm gonna be fucking weak and take it.
That's being a judge.
You gotta be real. You gotta be real with yourself, man. The Apostle Tahar sits here and says, I pray that the Lord doesn't have me take the chair. He says it. Meaning he has no control of what's going to happen. Only the Lord's going to control him to veer away or to be obstinate towards this thought, this NWO that Esau has to push. That's humbling. Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, the book of Sirach, chapter 18 and verse 20. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy.
Yep. In the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy, man. That's a big time script right there. Okay? Because you don't know. The whole world is going to be tried, like it says in Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Including you. Including you. Including me. Everybody going to get tried. The scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely be saved. You might have to have that talk with them. That's meditating terror. You might have to sit there on a gallows, about to get hung. That's meditating terror.
Head chopped off.
You might have to go through something the Maccabees did. Get seared on a hot pan. That's meditating terror.
This is 2 Peter 3 and 11 in the NLT.
Oh, go ahead.
It says, since everything around us is going to be destroyed like us, what holy and godly lives should you live?
Everything's going to be destroyed like us. That's Peter, right? Yes. Peter's not excluding himself. Even though he was right there, he was right there with you.
Gozer, the destroyer from Ghostbusters, the first one. That was.
Who are you to exclude yourself from the terrorists? Man, get that.
Yeah.
Hey, get that. Job 18 and 11. The terrorists that are coming to this place, you can't exclude yourself.
Job chapter 18 and 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side.
Terror should make you afraid on every side. It's just what type of fear are you having? Fear of Esau, fear of the
Ethan's like, what the fuck?
Shit, you got family. You may be close to your family. You You ever thought about them ratting you out?
Mm-hmm.
Say family.
Family, shit. You ever thought about a bro ratting you out?
I got an idea. That's probably gonna tell on this.
Meditating. Meditating. Judas was in the camp. Peter denied. Meditating. Thomas doubted. It's real shit. Meditate terror. It's not just, oh yeah, Esau going into slavery. That's sweet. That shit sound good, right? What about you? Get your shit together. You are not exempt to what the fuck is about to happen. Apostle Gabar, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlad, Apostle Akar, they all push that. Y'all don't know how serious it is. And I agree with them. Maybe I don't know how serious it is. I know it's serious, but they've been in it for decades, longer than I've been alive. And I'm in my 30s, longer than I've been alive. I don't know how serious it is. We haven't got persecuted like they have yet. When 2001 hit, they got hemmed up. A lot of people fell out after that, they said. They got thrown in jail. They prophesied it. Okay, they prophesied it. They did. Well, Esau knew it. That's why they did what they did. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? You read about the house of Jason. Y'all read about the house of Jason in the book of Acts? He got hemmed up, taken outside his house. Y'all read about Stephen? You got to meditate these things. Reading the book of Acts is meditating terror because we're following their foot. You know we're following the same path as these men who died. Brutal deaths. We're following that same exact path. Yahushua, he told us we're going to have to go through the same things he went through. Meditate terror. It's not just about Esau going into slavery and fucked up Jake getting fucked up and it's all, it's all, we're going to get, you know. So get your shit together. That's why Yahushua told about get the mold out your eye. Get it out your eye. That's another way to think of Isaiah 33 and 18. New way of thinking. Open it up. Open your mind, bro. New way of thinking now. New way of thinking. This shit ain't sweet. It's real. Alright, where were you, bro?
It's like you going in, verse 2.
Oh,
16
and 2? Read 16 and 2. Because this is the grievous sword. This is the mark of disgrace. The stigma.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 16 and 2. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
That's describing stigma. That's stigma. Because the scripture said in Revelation 13, here is wisdom. That's wisdom right there. That's just one word, part of 666. Stigma. Revelation 16. That's stigma. Alright? Go to Revelation 14. Start at the top again.
Revelation 14 and 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Right? Written in their foreheads. Alright? Having their father's name written in their foreheads. That's why it's pivotal to understand what the name is. Study Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Study Yahweh by Yahushua's name every day. It gets deeper. Way deeper than just knowing, oh, his name means he exists. And it gets deeper than that. It gets way deeper than that. Go ahead.
If I can add, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the NLT it says his son, his father, and his son's name.
See?
A brother could look it up. I think it's in the NLT.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters,
Yep.
and as the voice of a great thunder.
Yep.
And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps.
Yep. So
And-
that's Yahushua speaking. Go ahead.
And they sung as it was a new song.
This song we're speaking right now. Go ahead.
before the throne, and
Go ahead.
and before the four beasts,
Yep. Go ahead.
and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000, which
That's
were
the spirit.
redeemed from the earth.
Yep. It says that we're redeemed from the earth.
Con.
What verse is that?
Verse 3.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Verse 4, it says, these are they
Yep.
which were not defiled with woman.
Yep. These were they were not defiled with women. I was speaking on the side with Brother Shalom about this shit. Go ahead.
For they are virgins.
For they are virgins. Go ahead.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
That's right. So, do you understand Revelation 14 and 4? Okay. So, pretty much what that's speaking about is the elect. Alright? That's Revelation 14 and 4 is speaking about the elect. So, let's read it again. From the top, and then stop at every punctuation.
Before you.
Con. Revelation 14 and 4 again, it says, these are they which were not defiled with women.
Yep, these are they who should not defile with women. So women can go into philosophy. They can go into a lot of things, ideology, fornication. You know, pretty much veering off from being close to our power. All right. So these were they, the elect. That's what the day is speaking about the elect. They weren't defiled with these things. All right. They stuck to the program.
Bicarbonate.
For they are virgins.
For they are virgins, meaning clean and untouched. All right, go ahead.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. The scriptures say what? To put on as the elect. So what would the elect be doing? Following. They would be following Yahushua. Go ahead.
These were redeemed from among men.
These were redeemed from among men. Bought back. Because the scriptures say no man can buy you. Only Yahushua can buy you back. Okay? Simple. Yeah, that comes in the form of that what's going to be weird to everybody else, but expected of us getting beamed up. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Being the first fruits unto the Most High.
Yep, being the first fruits unto the Most High. But that's when we go back all the way to Genesis, the first chapter. We talked about Alahayim, the powers that were with Yahushua and doing this. That was the 1144. All right? Think about that. We're hoping and praying that we're in a position of a part of the ones that actually built this place. Go ahead, man.
It says,
That's why you got to check yourself. That's why you got to understand the seriousness of what you're doing. Okay? Go ahead. Count the cost. Count the cost. Get that, bro. Is that a moment? Count it just fine. Count the cost. What's that, Matthew 12? Go ahead, bro.
it says, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb.
Go ahead.
And in their mouth was found no guile.
In their mouth was found no guile. You got something? Go ahead, go ahead.
Luke 14 and 28.
Yeah, Luke 14, that's what
It says, for which of you, intending to build a tower,
Yep.
sitteth not down first, counteth the cost.
Be logical. Be like, yeah, we don't want to do this, is this really true? And shit, like, it sounds bad at this question, but you really got to answer it. You got to answer it quickly, too. Are you down for the long haul? Are you down for the cause? Are you really ready to sacrifice yourself? Because it ain't about you. It ain't about it's bigger than you, bigger than me. You understand what you're about to be a part of? Do you understand what getting this knowledge can reflect you out to be? Or do you understand that you're going to be falsely accused? Do you understand you're going to be persecuted for what you think is right? What the whole world thinks is wrong? Do you understand that you're not going to be popular? Do you understand that people are going to hate you? Are you willing to give up everything? The symbol is of your creator. And really me saying that now, I'm like, you fucking care. You fucking care. Okay. What you willing to do? What you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? You can say this is your reason to serve it. But guess what? You don't have to sacrifice it. Alright? Right, sacrifice. Go ahead.
So say-
Go ahead. Okay.
It says,
Wow. Yeah.
it says, whether he have sufficient to finish it.
What? Are you sure you got enough to finish the long haul? Like your Captain said, you're in it for the long haul. Go ahead. You got enough gas in your tank? Go ahead.
It says, less happily, after he hath laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to market, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Shit, this is real. Bullshit. What was that about? You don't be talking about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it right there. You don't talk about it. Oh, well, he didn't finish the course. First is fear that sets in. Shit. Well, the spirit. Fear sets in first. And then next you start analyzing all the encounters that you had. It's kind of, what the fuck? Because the Lord starts bringing it to remember.
Love you guys.
That's when it started. You know? The spirit don't lie. All that shit comes out. All you dirty laws comes out. You know what I'm saying? You just don't think you're done from there. So you gotta count the cost. Real shit. You gotta count. Go ahead, man. What you say?
First Peter chapter 4, verse 12. And love, and be not strange concerning the fire trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing had happened us.
Why am I going through that? Like going to that's why. Oh no, there's more to that loop, right? No. There's a scripture to say where they're offended by and by. You can find it. But pretty much, because when it says that when you get offended, you get choked out, you get offended by and by the word, it's because what that's saying is you were told this is going to happen. I'm telling y'all right now, before y'all even cross over, you better consider these things. You better be real about it. You better be real with yourself. You're going to come over in a different type of mind frame and spirit. God's going to keep that shit. It's going to be detrimental to you. We ain't doing nothing. We warned you. So that's what that scripture is talking about. From the by and by. We told you. The scripture says offenses must come. We don't know the details of how they come, but the scripture said they'll come. So when they come, you fucking fall. Well, we fucking told you. You should have counted the cost. You should have read a little bit more. I should have understood. You got it? Go ahead.
Matthew 13 and 21, it says, yet hath he not root in himself,
Root in himself. Go ahead.
endureth for a while.
Well, root in itself means confidence. And confidence means with faith. Up to faith. Go ahead.
It says, for when tribulation or persecution arises,
Right?
because of the word, by and by he is offended.
By and by he's a fruit. Okay? You may get fucking rebuked, and then now you butt hurt, and you get choked out. I didn't know this is a part of it. That's Israelite culture. You were sick. That's Israelite culture. We're hard individuals. So you can't take it, but we told you. You can't take it. But we told you. So now you're offended by the word, choking yourself out. Or confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to Revelation 14.
Continue on.
Yep.
Verse 5, it says, and in their mouth was found no guile,
In their mouth was found no guile. That's the elect. Go ahead.
for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 6, and I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven,
Yep.
having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them
Yep. Go
that
ahead.
dwell on the earth.
Yep. So that goes, you can get Revelation, the 11th chapter, the measuring stick, or the rod, all right, which is the Bible. Go ahead.
It
And that's,
says,
and that's what he gave the understanding to us. Do what we do now. Go ahead, man.
it says, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people,
Yep.
saying with a loud voice, fear Yahweh
Yep.
and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come.
That's right. Go ahead. And we about in that time, man. All right, you gotta fear the Lord. All right? Have a true reverence. All right, a healthy fear. Go ahead, okay. Go ahead.
and worship him that made the heaven
Yep.
and the earth
Yep, go ahead.
and the sea and the fountains of waters.
Yep, and the fountains of waters. Go ahead.
And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen,
Yep.
is fallen.
And this, what he's talking about, Babylon, when you read this, this is speaking about America. So it's saying America has fallen. Go ahead.
That great city,
Yep.
because she made all nations drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yep. She threw up her right hand, which she's gonna put chip in that right hand. See? She's gonna race his ass up the fucking block. Alright, go ahead.
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice,
Yep.
If any man worship the beast,
This is the result of sticking. If you take stick, alright, this is the result. Go ahead.
and his image,
In his image, go ahead.
and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand,
Right. Go ahead.
the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High.
Yep, that's
Which-
the consequence. Go ahead, go ahead, Slocky.
No, you good. Which is poured out without mixture
Yep,
into the cup of his indignation.
that's right.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone.
All right. So now let's get into some more stuff. So that's the consequence of taking the MOTD. You're going to be tortured, all right, or tormented with fire and brimstone. All right. So we're going to get into torment. All right. So get you get second Ezra. Second Ezra. The second Ezra 13 35. This is, get Mark the 5th chapter. We haven't brought out Mark the 5th chapter in a while. Start at the top. Alright. Because someone get the definition of torment. Yeah, someone get the definition of torment. Alright, because these people are going to get tormented. Right? Alright, go ahead.
This is torment. It says severe physical or mental suffering.
Yeah. Severe physical, it says or.
Yep.
We need to change that. We need to change that definition to and. Severe what?
Severe physical and mental suffering.
Severe physical and mental suffering.
Miseries. We said miseries earlier.
Yeah. If you want to bring that up. No. We ran into it. So yeah, miseries. You know, that's severe physical and mental. So we're gonna get kind of another understanding of the lake of fire. You know, because you all understand that spirits are going to be tormented in the lake of fire. So what's really going to be going on in it? You see what I'm saying? Let's get into the intricacies of it. All right? Go ahead. Hold that. No, get that.
13 and 35.
Get that. Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 35. But he shall stand upon the top of Mount Zion, and Zion shall come and shall be showed to all men, being prepared and builded like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. And this is my son.
Yep.
And this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations.
That goes back into what is that? Micah or Isaiah the 2nd chapter, Micah the 4th chapter, which says literally the same exact things, where it talks about they shall beat their swords into plowshares. All right, that's rebuking the wicked inventions of these nations, because there's not going to be any more war, no more crime, no more death, no more sorrow, just like it says in the book of Revelation. What's that? The 21st verse? 21st chapter? It says that. You know, go ahead.
It says, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest.
Which for the wicked life are fallen into the tempest. So the scriptures in 2nd Ezra is talking about this mission fire and brimstone being tormented. Go ahead.
And shall lay before them their evil thoughts.
And shall lay before them their evil thoughts. So this is giving you an indication of what's happening in the lake of fire. Go ahead.
It says, and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented.
And the torments in which they begin to be tormented. So all these people who will, because the scripture says, who will take the MOTB are going to experience this type of pain. The captain read that, sitting on his mind. He should experience death by pain. See what I'm saying? All right, they're going to experience this, but it's not going to be no quick death. We all have that understanding. It's not going to be a quick death. The Lord is Chronos.
Yeah.
All the time. He is Chronos. Okay? Not that fake ass God. Chronos. I'm talking about He's the real Father of time. It says he's the ancient of days in the book of Daniel. So he knows no end. He is the beginning. Man, get that in Ecclesiasticus. We say it's Ecclesiasticus, Sirach. The 18th or 19th chapter. Try 19 and 18. Or 9, yeah. Alright? Because we're going to get understanding of what what I'm trying to find is so it goes for a man's days at most. Alright? It speaks about how we you say 18 and what? 18 and 18. Sirach 18 and
This Sirach, chapter 18, starting around verse 9. And it reads, the number of a man's days at the most are 100 years.
Right, because we understood our days dwindled. When we start reading the book of Genesis, when we started going off, like you just see the days started dwindling, the years and how long we lived. We capped it to 120 years. It says it again in the book of Psalms, the same thing. It talks about our cap. Now it's talking about our cap again in Ecclesiasticus, the 18th chapter. At most, 100 years. It's 100% true. Go ahead.
Continuing on, verse 10. As a drop of water unto the sea.
Now this is going to start talking about eternity. Go ahead. Read it. Call out the chapter and the verse.
Okay, come on. This is Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 10.
Yep.
As a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand. So are 1,000 years to the days of eternity.
You ever been to the beach?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Beach, right? Just like on a picture, right? You ever put a gravel of sand in your just one little speck of sand in your hand, and then look at the beach. Me and this bird just came from Miami, and that's the first thing I thought about. This trip, I'm like, dang. I physically played this. I literally sifted the sand in my hand. I kid you not. This is me being zealous. And I got a gravel of sand in my hand, and I looked at the beach. And you're telling me the rest of this is eternity, and this gravel of sand in my hand is 1,000 years. That's what we're fighting for.
Yeah.
That's what we're fighting for.
That's mind-boggling.
That's why we're doing this. That's a part of counting the cost. See what I'm saying? And then it says what about the water? You seen the ocean, right? Breathe it.
Fuck
Breathe.
Breathe. Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 18, and verse 11. Therefore is the Most High patient with them.
Verse 10.
Oh, sorry, verse 10. As a drop of water unto the sea.
All right, so hold on. Now, go to the faucet. Just boop, go over to the ocean. Boop, and then look at the ocean. That little boop is 1,000 years to the rest of your life in the kingdom. That's the best way you can describe it there. That's the best way you can describe eternity. That technically I can end. Boom. You know, it really don't have no end. You know, so you can drop that. You know what I'm saying? You can drop that. But that's pretty much, that's an understanding right there. It's like, dang, man. That's what we're fighting for. That's what we're here for. All right? So, reread verse 37. Or where were you?
38.
Read verse 38 again.
2nd Ezra 13 and 38. And shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented,
Yep.
which are like unto a flame.
Yep. So these people have to experience this because they weren't thinking about what I just broke down to y'all in Sirach the 18th chapter. They didn't think about Julie. They think about right now what the fuck am I about to eat? Zaxby's or fucking American Deli. That's what they fucking thinking about right now. Yeah, go stack shit on.
Yeah.
Okay? Go nothing. Okay? They ain't thinking about this. They ain't thinking about resisting this. They ain't thinking about eternity. They thinking about what the fuck am I gonna do in the next, what fun am I about to have? That's what they're thinking about, man. They don't care about it. They don't care. So therefore, since they're not considering their actions and what their actions can affect their future, therefore they're gonna have to be tormented. All right? And torment goes into the word torture. Okay? When you think of torture, you think of interrogation. That's what's going to be happening in the lake of fire. People are going to be interrogated, all right, by the way of torture. When you're torturing somebody, you don't want to kill them, but you want to extract information of them. So, reread verse 38 again.
It says, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented.
Yep. So they lay before them their evil thoughts. Okay? Just personally, you saw that cracker bitch walk by, throw up she gonna be in the lake of fire, and the Lord's gonna bring this thought right back up into her face. Why did you do that?
Yeah.
Why she's get fucked up in the fire? He's gonna keep asking until he answers. He's gonna say that these people on this side. Boy, there's a camp in Mexico City of 2 brothers. You know how many people in Mexico City? 22 million. So you telling me what? 10 million to each bro? All of them getting burnt the fuck
Yeah.
up, right?
11.
And all of them is gonna get burnt the fuck up. You know like, I had 2 bros in the seat. Why did you fucking listen?
Deals, meals.
Until you answer, he's gonna keep asking you in the lake of fire. Why you getting burned, feeling death by pain, because you took this MOTB. You know, Kamala Harris said she wants to do a universal background check. Bitch, you are the president of the United States, not the world. So why did she say that? Because the NWO. That bitch is a part of the program too. Her skank ass. Yeah, you see you walk on. Said that shit on purpose. Go ahead.
This is back up your point. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment.
Yep, every work into judgment. Judgment, it's court. It's court. You get brought up to the question stand. To get questioned. You get brought up to the stand to get questioned. A lot of these people, how they're going to be brought up to the stand to be questioned is in the lake of fire. That's their stand. Where they begin to be tormented and tortured and interrogated. The Lord going to ask Jake because the Spirit of the Lord going to be in the fire. So what you do? Can't answer because his fucking tongue went away in his socket and his eyes gone. The Lord knows that. Still going to ask you. Why didn't you listen to the prophet? Fucked up to me. It's funny. It is. Until it's not. It's funny until it's not. That's why we got to check yourself. Do you want to be questioned now, or do you want to be questioned later? Personally, we're being questioned now about a little. Exactly. That Psalms 1:2. My people shall be willing in the day of power. We're currently in the day of his power, right?
What shall you do when the Lord shall visit you?
What should you do when the Lord visits you? You know another form of visitation? Peter called, feel chosen. He stand at the door and knock. He visited us already. He did. He did. And we're still every day being questioned. We are being questioned. We're facing a form of torment or torture on a smaller level than what these motherfuckers have experienced if they take this MOTD. That goes back to Micah the 7th chapter. We're drinking the cup. Matter of fact, get that. Get Micah 7. We're not finished the question. Micah 7. Is it Micah 7 and 9? Good.
This is Micah chapter 7 and verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. Right? So, right, like the brother just said, we're getting that in a small level. You know, we're being tormented on a small level. That's the indignation of the Lord. You know, because we sinned against him, you know. You know, we transgress his law. So right now, we're paying for it, you know, by giving our bodies as a living sacrifice. All right? That's a part of us, you know, pleading our cause, you know. And the Lord's gonna, he's gonna pardon us, you know, for our sins. Okay? It says, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. That's when the chariots come back. You know, well, that's when Yahushua comes back with the chariots and beams us up, Lord willing. We're gonna, you know, go into that light, get that new body, you know, and the Lord's gonna make us righteous.
You can apply that today. All right, you say we're the children of light. That's the new truth. That's the new truth, man. All right, where he said, "Oh, the end all be all." You know, the scriptures are multifold. You know, it's like an onion. All right, it's got layers. It's got layers, man. It's got studying to understand the layers. You know.
Going back to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be done, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Yep. Whether it be good, whether it be evil. He's going to ask you about it. He's either going to ask you about it now, to give you a chance to repent and do it no more, or he's going to ask you in the lake of fire. And while you're being tormented, and still expect you to answer. Still expect you to answer. Because at the end of the day, all Israel's going to be saved. It's just what manner of salvation are you going to get? Because the lake of fire is a form of salvation for our people. What's up,
I have a question, right?
What's up?
So bring me back to 2:32, right? We're going to prepare that number, right? That means that the Lord, like, if like the last two-thirds that comes back again, maybe the Lord like really hates his ass. Not hate him, but you know, like yeah,
No,
like,
the
this
Lord,
thing has
the
to
Lord
be
couldn't stand that nigga.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Ain't hard, yeah. Ain't hard to go over the thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jay-Z.
This
I sing Jay-Z.
We're gonna come back because the way it says that America's gonna burn for eternity as a memorial. We've been, Lord willing, we've been pouring number. We've been beamed up. We done already had 13,000 kids. Done been in the kingdom for 40,000 years, and they just now coming.
Yeah. Didn't even
And
get
they
beat
just now
Esau.
coming 40,000 years later. And everybody's gonna be brought back to remembrance of everything. And they're gonna be like, damn, I was burning for 40,000 years. You fucking right you were, because you was chief nigga. We had to get all that shit off. We had to scrub a dub your ass. You're fired. We had to. The Lord had to. You was a wicked ass nigga. So now you can come back. Gonna miss Esau getting burnt up and shit.
Yeah. I want to see that.
Yeah, fuck. Can't have Esau as a slave and shit.
We're gonna have to bring him back up to speed.
You know, gotta redo him. You know, little baby. You 40,000 years old, still look like you 20. Swollen motherfucker. Let me read you the book of the Psalm. You know, this is what happened when the so-called Mexicans got destroyed.
I got a cool one. Matthew 12 and verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
So, hold that precept. Get 2 Thessalonians, no, 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter. Oh, you got a precept for Thessalonians? Read it.
Second of the 6th and 19, further going into Yahweh pleading during the fire. Second of the 6th and 19, and begin to make inquisition of them. What may be that have heard and judgment of the unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled.
Great precept.
This is 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 32. It says, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world.
Woo!
Right, so we're going through that fire right now, you know, but it's to escape that fire that's coming, you know, that's what the fire that's going to destroy this world. Okay, so the little fire we're going through is to escape that major fire, which, like the brother was going into, these people are going to be tormented in, you know, which is that thermonuclear fire, you know, from the ICBMs.
Yeah, because look around, look how these people walk. They proud of you, fuck.
Right.
They're proud, man. They're proud. They gonna have to.
I love you guys.
They're gonna have to
Piss me off.
every nation's gonna get questioned.
Yeah.
Get that Thessalonian. Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 4. It started like 12 or something. You see what the script says.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 2.
Chapter 4.
What's like this? Chapter 4, starting around verse 2.
No. 1 Thessalonians 4 and 12.
Okay, 4 and 12. John. 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 12.
Sorry, 13. Sorry, 13.
John, verse 13. But I will not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep.
All right, so hold that. Hey, Shalom, bring out the precept again. Daniel 12 and 2. So, this is Daniel.
Chapter 12 and verse 2. It says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life.
You want to just stop?
So go back to 1 Thessalonians 4 and 13. Read that again.
John, this is 1 Thessalonians 4 and 13. But I will not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep.
That's the ones who are in the dust. Okay? Dead. Passed away. Go ahead.
Continuing on in verse 13, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope.
Right, go ahead.
For if we believe that Yahweh died and rose again,
We believe that Yahweh died and rose again, he conquered death, right? Go ahead.
even so them also will sleep, and Hamashiach will the Most High bring with them.
That's right. Meaning what? Everlasting life. Those who are in the dust, or aka those who are asleep here, this is a good precept for me, you know, shall wake up to everlasting life. Now, guess what? We have a taste of defeating death already. It's called reincarnation. All right? Reincarnation is just a taste of defeating death. All right? Because what? The Lord resurrected. All right? Reincarnation is being resurrected again. Because you've been brought back into this earth. You died, and then you got brought back, and you're back alive right now. That's a form of resurrection. You can experience it just a bit. Just a bit. You see? But we're going to experience it fully when we win, and then we got remembrance of all power of everything. That's how Yahweh experience it. That's how we're more winning we experience. But we got to taste resurrection, reincarnation. Similar. They're similar to one another. They just happen in a different way and form. But still, it's still about dying and coming back. You know? So if you don't believe in reincarnation, you do not believe in the Heavenly Father's Son. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't Because even who the world even calls Jesus or Yahweh Shai, which we know is his name, he even experienced reincarnation.
Right.
Solomon, Isaac, so on,
Adam.
You know what I'm saying? He experienced a reincarnation. He spoke about himself as being Solomon in the gospel.
Yeah.
Because he knew. You know?
First Adam.
Yeah,
Yep.
King David, yeah.
See? So reincarnation is a form of resurrection. And we're going to be ultimately resurrected again. Back into new bodies. But we've gotten a taste of defeated death. Alright? We're walking in borders. And we take that humble together.
Can I get that free card? King David?
I think it's 7. Or Samuel.
Oh, you're talking about Solomon, where the prophet is talking to
Yeah.
David about Solomon.
Yeah.
It's
Samuel, right?
It's 2 Samuel 7. Yeah, 2 Samuel 7. I think that was Nathan the prophet.
Uh-huh.
Yep. No, he just went in.
Oh.
But it's that one. Hold on. Yep. And we would read the whole chapter.
Point is 11 and 14.
Yeah. Just read the whole chapter. They like to kind of say the points there. Keep going in Thessalonians.
Now, going back to 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, and now we have verse 15. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain until the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep.
Yep, should not prevent them which are asleep. Go ahead.
For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout.
Yeah, so, hey, I'm going to say this too. You ever had like a family member that passed away, but never left a bad taste in your mouth? You know, they were always sweet to you or kind. It could be a 1/3. That could be a 1/3. Hey, this kid, before I got in it, they experienced it, unfortunately, passed the will. Take it how you want. Lord's will, yeah. It's the Lord's will. Yeah, passed the will. He gonna come back. And he was a prophet. He gonna come back. They will see him again. You will see. Like, I'm gonna say this. Me speaking as a man is my own personal. My father's mother passed away. Like that. 2019, 2018, I want to say something like that. She was the sweetest thing to me. I was always her favorite. And I told my dad, because it hurt my dad, I was like, we don't see it in this life. And I truly believe it. This 1/3 that are in the grave right now, that will come back to receive their judgment. And that's being done. There's elect 144 members who are in the dust right now.
Right.
Who come back. Come back, yes.
Yeah, first.
They first on the chair. They first on the chair. They're going to come back. That's what this scripture is talking about. They're going to come back. Go ahead, man. And we're going to physically see them walk. And with our side, it's on the house. Didn't the dead rise from the grave?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing's going to happen. When our side comes back, the dead are going to rise from the grave. If you had a son, and he was just told at football, right? Something, whatever. And he had a big game against, fucking Georgia. Don't you want everybody to come and see that? Tune into it?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Lord. He's going to bring everybody back on the earth. Births are going skyrocket out. People are being birthed back into the world. And then ultimately, people are going to raise from the dead again. He's the Father of spirits. However he wants a spirit to come back on the earth is how he's going to do it. And watch his son, do what he does and receive the judgment.
No, I was gonna say about
Every
the
eye.
answer, you said every eye shall see.
Yeah.
Every eye.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Right. Going back to 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High. And the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first.
There you go. Right? And that's you can apply the script to Revelation where it says, come up hither.
What does that mean?
said what?
What does that mean in Hebrew?
What?
Come up hither?
I didn't have to break it down.
Hmm.
Yeah, rise. That means rise. Yeah, so, you know, you need to say, call me Yashar. You know, talk. Rise. You know, come up hither.
It says it in in the Hebrew tongue. I know palm.
Matter of fact, I got homework to do now.
Yeah, so I was like, let's look that one up.
So, y'all both have a question? So with that, we give our glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Come on and see the apostles and elders of the millstone and then teach Lord. He said salutation to them that we put for freedom. My goal is to put Yahweh Shai. He's coming back sooner than what we believe.
Shalom.